Oh, we don't need Kareem.
Yo, you better be back in 45 seconds.
Exactly.
Takes 23 seconds to piss.
This better be the quickest piss.
I'm just kidding. I don't know the time.
World record piss.
You're not gonna leave me hanging like that?
I'm just, I'm just thinking right now. I'm just thinking. No, but like, yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
No,
whoa. I actually, okay, I don't remember the number of these episodes because I think but this is part of our Marvel franchise.
But I don't think the episodes are gonna be important because once we reach like episode like 500 or something, we're not gonna be like, all right, we're on episode.
That's true.
It's just like the name of the title of whatever the episode, it should be enough to draw you. If it's like, episode 100 and whatever, but you don't know what we're talking about, I want to focus more on what we're going to be talking about. And today, we'll be doing the last of Phase 3.
Phase 3, I believe, yes.
Yeah.
Because I think Phase 4 would be...
WandaVision?
Yeah, like the shows.
Oh, okay.
The shows in a couple of movies.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be the end of Phase 3. We're finally here. I feel like we've talked about so many movies, but yet it feels like a blur. It might be because of the ones that we've done.
Yeah, we did it fast. Like
yeah,
the
like
first
the big
ones.
yeah.
But
So-
I'm wondering if we should we did the 3 phases at the end of this because we still got to do Infinity Wars and Endgame.
Yeah.
Do you think before we do that we should just rank the phases from like 1, 2, and 3? Which one is like this one's number 1 and that one's like
Oh, you know what? Okay. Yeah, at the end of this, we'll hopefully remember. At the end of this episode, we will do our favorite Marvel movies. Our top 3.
Top 3? Okay.
Top 4. Wait, top 3 honorable mention.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. But you cannot include, the rules is you cannot include Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah, because that's a special treat for our audiences.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do for those 2 movies.
So in this episode, we're going to be talking about, well, the first half of the episode, we're going to be talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp, the sequel to Marvel Studios' Ant-Man.
All right.
Cream is back, everybody.
We'll be back. I never left. You already know what the man them is saying.
Actually, I feel like we should start doing this because I feel it's a little bit unprofessional. We should introduce
our
ourselves.
name?
Yeah, introduce ourselves.
Like, if you don't know, yo, it's first of all. Wait, we gotta go in order. The MKC. So and we're already sitting in the order.
Do I do my last name?
Yo, listen. The first thing I gotta say is,
yeah.
if you don't know, then you'll never know. That's it. Done.
Those who know, and those who don't want to know,
Yeah, but how you gonna
Exactly.
get that fandom?
Yo, you already know we have the fandom on lock already.
How you gonna get those people being like, yo, I'm all about that Team Kareem. Team Kareem?
Team Kareem.
Team Kareem?
The dream team.
The dream team.
E?
Well, I'm 1/3 of the MKC. I am Marvin.
And my name is
I think I say midnight.
Why are you whispering
I think I say
like that?
Midnight Thunder.
Why are you whispering like that in people's ears, yo? This is not an ASMR.
E.
You gotta put the mic down a little bit closer to your mouth. Either you gotta sit up. He always does this. Okay, so I'm gonna say this really quickly, and this is pretty cool though. If anyone out there remembers Biker Mice from Mars, do you remember the crew?
There's 4 of them.
There's 3 of them. So there was one with glasses, the sunglasses guy. That's me. You know what? If this ever was a video podcast, I would put pictures up. Actually, maybe I might drop some pictures here. Anyway, I'm the one with the sunglasses. Chris is the one that has this. Oh, because there's the other one with a speed bike. So like a Kawasaki. So there's that one. Then there's the one with like a low rider. That's Kareem. Kareem is definitely the guy in the thing with a low rider. Because I'm riding the Harley. Kareem's just like.
I think
arms up.
I think I was more into Street Sharks. You remember Street Sharks?
Street Sharks was lit. I mean, that was a great area of television.
Didn't they mash up all the roads that they went under because they had? To,
I never understood that.
Yeah, it's like they're drilling through the ground, but like their fins are showing on.
And cut right through the streets.
Like, how strong are these sharks?
But also, what is the coverage? Like, does the city pay for this?
Yo, introduce yourself, my guy.
Anyways, it's Chris, the one and only. Yeah, Chris. So what can I say? If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know,
you know.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess like usually initial thoughts. What did you guys think about Ant-Man and the Wasp for what you remember? Because I've seen this once in theater. So whenever this movie came out, that's when I saw it.
You know, it's not a knock on the movie, but it is a very forgettable movie for some reason. It's like you watch it, it's a good movie, but like you instantly forget it for some reason. It's just, you know what it is? It's almost
It's a filler movie.
like plain popcorn. There's no like you eat it and you're just like, oh, this gets the job done. Like my belly's kind of full. It's like there's really no flavor to it. Like it's a good movie. You watch it, but then at the end of it, you're just like, wait, what was that movie about? Like you just literally forget.
Yeah, I think it's one of those movies that like you go to theaters, you see it, and then when you go home, you're like, oh yeah, I did see that, and then the following day, you're like, doesn't change anything. It's not memorable, right?
You know what I think it is? I think it didn't have a lot of bombastic, not moments, but like, okay, they go into the quantum realm, but they don't really focus on it because it's like that happens later on in the show. But I feel like if they talked about it more and then it was more part of the thing, because if you think about like just the setting that the movie takes place in, it's like, okay, you got the FBI, they're chasing down this girl, and then what's his name shows up, Morpheus, I can't remember his name.
Giant Man.
Well, I was thinking about his actual name.
Isn't it Goliath?
My bad. It is Goliath. Okay. Yeah, Giant Man's not. Do I have my? Is that a DC thing?
I don't remember.
Okay, but yeah, Cream's right. It is Goliath. Nice.
Oh, this guy. He was in WandaVision, right? The Asian guy.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
But no, like I was saying, like I see what you guys are saying. Like I said, I see this movie. It's a fun movie, but I call it. It's kind of like anime. It's a filler movie.
Yeah.
It's just there to show a means to an end, right? It's there to introduce this one thing, which is the quantum realm.
Yeah.
Which they did at the end of the movie, though.
Exactly.
That's
but
what I'm
I
saying.
feel like that's the whole reason of it.
But they sort of slightly hinted at it in the first movie because he kept talking to Hank, being like, "I can go smaller," and Hank's like, "Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do," because he has trauma because his wife did that.
Yeah.
And what happened? So.
But that's weird. He said that she aged differently, but when she came out, she looked like she was aged as much as Hank Pym, no?
Yeah.
Because they're trying to say that when you're in the quantum realm, time works differently.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think it's weird. It's one of those things that, in my way, they should have gotten maybe a younger actress.
Yeah.
Not super young, but just like someone in like their 30s. Not that someone clearly, because then you'd be like, because Hank would have been young when he was the original Ant-Man.
Yeah. Because how long was she in the quantum realm? We probably have to. Should we look that up or no?
I feel it's a long time.
Yeah, it's probably
because he thought
that's how she looked before she went in, when she was like all young, right?
Yeah.
What's her name? Something Pfeiffer? Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
So they should have at least used the de-aging technology to when he brought her back. But it's like she's old. She looks the same, and I'm like, wait, I thought the quantum realm was supposed to like age slower. So that's why I was like, I don't know, man.
Actually, fun fact. So, in this movie, you actually see the place from what's the place from Loki called?
Asgard?
No, not that place.
Heimdall?
No.
You talking about in the Loki TV show?
Yeah, TVR.
They're in this?
The TVR.
Yeah, the TVR. Okay, so supposedly, I was scrolling on Twitter or Instagram, one of the two.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, oh, if you look closely when they go into some Titanic realm,
yeah,
you see a bubble with a city in it.
No way, you're lying.
Yeah,
you're lying.
It's true,
in this?
Yeah.
So they hinted at it a long time ago?
Yeah.
That's crazy. When? Later in the movie?
I don't know. I can't remember when, but
you're lying.
It's true. No, it is true. I remember seeing that.
That's so sick.
And I was wondering what city that was, but that was the TV, and then later on it's the TVR.
Yeah, you found out that's what the TVR is.
Oh,
so the TVR is
cool.
in the quantum realm.
Huh.
Which makes sense because nobody ages. They pill people from other like timelines. There's people there that's been there for years.
Yes,
that's
true.
Yeah.
So it would make sense.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because Michelle Pfeiffer ages when they pull her.
Yeah, that's a plot error.
Yeah.
That's all.
We're out here finding these plot holes.
So yeah, Kareem, what do you think? Initial thoughts on the movie? Anything else?
Like I said, it's there to fill the gap for Infinity War / Endgame or whatever. But like I said, it's a fun movie. I enjoyed it for what it was. Obviously, it's not like the best one in the MCU, but like it did its job. It made me laugh. I enjoyed it. It was a fun movie.
Also, Paul Rudd does not age. I think he's 50.
Oh, for real? Holy.
So he's like Pharrell.
Everyone says that people make a joke that he has a painting up in his attic. So he's Dorian Gray.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't age. His painting ages.
I want to know where to get these paintings, man.
Yeah, he looks amazing for his like I'm just he looks. In this shot here with him and Hank Pym, it makes Michael Douglas look even older.
Yeah.
And I know Michael Douglas is an older man, but like
he's probably like what, 10 years older than him?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Damn, yo. But yeah, it's one of those movies where I don't know, man. I'm looking at it now and I don't remember any of this, but I remember enjoying it. But for some reason, as soon as I left the theater, it's like I forgot it. I don't even know if I saw it in the theaters. Did you?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, damn.
I don't like. I'm very uncomfortable with the. Okay, so I have this thing about objects that, if they're a size, there's an uncomfortable size to them.
Mm-hmm.
There is. So I have a level of. If something is a certain size and it's uncomfortable, like it's normal, like a shoe. If a shoe is like its normal size, it's fine. But there's a level of a size that it could be to me that's uncomfortable, and then anything after that is just funny to me. So if you show me if you walk downstairs with like a big ass shoe, I think it's hilarious. But there's a size that kind of makes me uncomfortable. So what I'm getting at is that the ants in this movie, because some of the ants are like walking around.
Yeah, they're like people size.
Yeah, and there's like a weird uncomfortable size. I'm like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like if it's a big ass ant, I'm like, that's funny. That's a kaiju.
Yeah.
But if it's like, based on like the size that it's at, I'm like,
I know what you mean, because it's almost like when if you see like a bug, right, and it's a little too big, it's almost like. But if it's like really tiny, you could just squish it with like your index finger and your thumb. You don't even care about it. But when it's like a certain size, it's almost like that's like a rodent level. Like
because I think what I'm describing, there's probably a name for this, but I think that's what horror movies and horror video games do. That's what they like to do.
Yeah.
They'll take something and they'll make it to the size that's just uncomfortable enough that makes you scared of it.
Because that's what Resident Evil is, right?
Like,
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
The spiders in Resident Evil.
Because if they're too big,
you're just
it's
like,
hilarious. Yeah, you're like, that's just a big boss. I can shoot its legs off. But when it's like a weird enough size, like if there was a big spider in that corner, but fairly
Kareem
large,
size, we're not coming down here. We're staying upstairs, and we're like, Joe, you gotta move.
So yeah, there's that level of, but then it also applies to like, I don't know. I have this weird. It doesn't have to even be a moving thing. It's like certain inanimate objects. Mm-hmm. If there's a size for it, I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that, man. It's like that's a little weird, and I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, and I think what the part of the problem too is that Paul Rudd is a good actor.
He's too good.
This girl in the
Abigail
movie,
Lily?
she was all right. I don't know if she's like better or worse or whatever. But it's just the fact that Ant-Man as a concept itself is not that interesting. I think that's the main problem. It's like I can grow big and I can grow small.
Yeah.
And it's like
I find him kind of boring.
Yeah, compare that to like a Flash or a Thor, or there's so many layers to his superpower. Whereas this one, it's like I can go really big, I can go really small, and it's just like, is that it? Even what's his name? Black Panther, right? It's like, oh, he has a suit. But it's not only just a suit. When he drinks the thing, he can be like a super soldier. And then plus his suit can like absorb stuff. And it has claws. And it's like there's so many layers to it, right? And you're just like, the suit is wicked. But this one, you're looking at it and you're just like, is that it? Is there more? You're not really impressed by his powers as compared to like other heroes. So, but Marvin, did you give your reason why you thought, like what you thought about it? Like your overall?
Yeah, overall, it's like you both said, it's a fun movie. I think I actually might recently watch it again because like looking at it now, you know what? I've definitely have come to that nature where it's like I kind of just want a fun movie sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
It's like you don't
need anything to advance the plot that much.
Yeah.
Just let me have fun with it.
Exactly. And sometimes you just want to chill back, relax on your couch and just have a good time. And this movie actually does that. I don't hate it. It's fun.
No, I don't hate it.
That's a good blue hoodie.
I'm just trying to.
It's a jacket.
Oh,
isn't it?
I don't know. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
I'm just so baffled that like how forgettable it is. Like
that's the thing.
You'll watch this movie, but I think there are a lot of movies like this. That's like a toddler. Yeah. But there's a lot of movies like this where you'll watch it and then it's funny and everything. But you're at the end of it, like when you're thinking about it in the grand scheme of things of like the Marvel universe.
But that's the thing. Separate yourself from that. Don't always. I think that's the problem that these Marvel movies sometimes had, and it's a problem is that you constantly want to ask of the movie, being like, "Oh, what does it do that's bigger?"
Yeah.
But sometimes you need to be like, you need to separate yourself, being like, it doesn't have to connect to all the other movies.
That's exactly how I felt about this movie because keep in mind this movie came out after Infinity War, right?
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it came out after Infinity War.
Yeah, which makes sense because Infinity War happened, and then everybody's like, "Where's Ant-Man? Where's Ant-Man?" Right?
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it shows.
And I think that's the reason why we watch this, because it's gonna
Because
explain.
Captain Marvel did the same thing too. Because what's his name gets.
Oh yeah, the thing.
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, this movie is a legit a filler movie to explain stuff for the upcoming movie. But like, I actually like separated that because I knew this movie wasn't gonna be. No, I knew it wasn't gonna push the MCU anyway in any certain direction, right? So I took it for what it was going to be, and like I said, when I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh, this movie looks so fun," and that's why I went into it. I went into this movie being like, "Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna see what they did," which it delivered to me at least.
But if I could give some pushback, that means that this movie probably wouldn't have done as well if it came out before Infinity Wars. Because the only reason why we watched this because we wanted to see because we knew that Endgame was coming, right? And everybody's like, what does Endgame mean? I remember there was even essays of what Endgame means, right? Like Endgame means like you've been planning this whole thing from day one. And when what's his name says, Doctor Strange says, oh, we're in the Endgame now, right? People were having like essays and writing up what does Endgame mean. So we watched this hoping that there would be some sort of nugget to explain what the end game is.
Yeah.
And I guess we got it with like the whole time travel thing, right?
Yeah, because like I said, that's what the movie is meant for, right?
Yeah.
But even if this movie did come, okay, but the funny thing is, if this movie did come up before Infinity War, I feel like it would still do all right in the sense of this, because we watch a Marvel movie.
Which one?
No, I'm saying that like we watch Marvel movies to be like, oh, how is this? Because you know how like they always find a way to connect them all or whatever. So like, even if this came up before Infinity War, I feel like we'd all still watch it just because I'm like, oh, where is it sending us?
Okay,
or whatever
but
like that.
are you ready for this now?
Or
Did you watch Shang-Chi
yeah.
Yes.
in theaters?
No, we couldn't have. Remember?
Yeah, we couldn't. Oh, wait, no, we could have, but not a lot of people did.
Okay, if it was in theaters, would you have watched it?
I'm pretty sure like if Chad was still around.
I wouldn't have watched it.
I wouldn't have watched. I would have passed.
Would you have watched Eternals in theaters?
Nope.
No, no. The thing with Eternals though.
Oh, actually, wait. No, I take that back. I was going to.
You
But I didn't.
why? Because like you guys.
I just missed out the opportunity, and then Spider-Man came out, and then do I care about anything else?
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is not on the same level as a Shang-Chi or an Eternals. But I feel like if this came out before Infinity Wars, we'd look at it like that. Like we'd be like, oh, why are we watching this? Does this have anything to do? Like I saw the first Ant-Man in theaters, but that's because like I think I like Paul Rudd, and it's more of a comedy. But like other than that.
That scene was funny. It wasn't. I don't even know that. Sorry, Chris. Go.
No. I was gonna say we should probably explain what happened in that scene. But I guess that's just the scene where they're talking fast and all that.
This is what the guy does. He said the full story of how they met and everything. This guy,
He narrates it, right?
Yeah, this
Is
guy
T.I. still in this movie?
Huh?
T.I. still in this movie?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
But to be honest, this guy is gold for me. Like in this movie, he's so funny.
Yeah.
Cause
He's a comedian, I think.
Yeah, he just narrates everything.
I wanted him to narrate. I really wanted. I thought it was a missed opportunity. They should have him narrate the entire everything leading up to Infinity War.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
I really thought Marvel Disney was gonna do that, but they just didn't do it. And I was like, no, that'd be because he wouldn't have his version of it.
Yeah.
And it would be really fast. Obviously, he'd be like, well, there was a guy named Tony Stark, and he was in a cave.
That'd be so funny,
right? And like things like that. But
I think they only do that type of comedy in this movie. Like I don't. In
Yeah,
other movies,
yeah.
it doesn't get this wacky.
no, none of the other movies have. So is it Michael Pena? I think it's Michael Pena.
That's his name.
Yeah, I think that's it. He's hilarious.
Oh
Yeah, he's
I mean, this whole cast is
Yeah, the three of them are really funny. I
Yeah.
still always forget that T.I. is. That's T.I.
T.I.
You can have whatever you like.
Big Papi and Lil Papi. Wait, who is this? Is
This guy's also famous.
Isn't he? Was he the villain in number 3, Iron Man, or that's somebody else?
No, you
that's
think of
somebody
Guy. That's
else.
Guy Pearce.
But he looks like
He looks like Guy Pearce. Big forehead.
Yeah.
The Ghost Girl's cool.
I can't lie. The Ghost Girl, fire.
Ding, 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 ding. And there we go once again. Kareem with another who's hot in this movie.
Who's hot? That's what he always thinks. Oh, and I got another one. Would you have watched Black Widow in the movie theaters?
I wanted to watch that.
Wait, what?
But I watched Black Widow in theaters, and I said, yeah, I probably would have.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, man. All right. Well,
I mean, yeah.
Okay, wait,
because we went off a bit of. We went off. Sorry,
You
what?
can't just end it like, yo.
No. I'm just gonna say, no, because we've derailed a lot during it. Because I guess we didn't like
Mario's
it.
just ready to move on. He's like, all right, screw it.
Hulk smash, Hulk pass. I just want to get this clarified. What do you guys think? Or final thoughts?
It's a pass for me.
Ooh, pass that you wouldn't watch it again?
No.
You might never watch it ever again.
No.
Okay, Cream.
Smash. I'll watch
If
it
I was
again.
being
Hulk
honest
smash?
with myself.
It was like let's put it this way. If I was in like, not in a serious movie,
I'd
but
watch
like,
it on the plane. If I was on a plane trip, I'd watch it. Because I'd be like, oh, this is entertaining. This will like keep me entertained while I'm like flying.
I think I'll pop it on. Same concept. If I was like on my computer, I'm just like, you know what? I feel like listening or watching something as I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
That's a fun movie to put on.
Yeah, I think I actually might do that sometime soon.
Yeah,
I think I might.
To me, the only reason why I wouldn't watch it again because it's one of those movies. You ever watched a movie like back in like the day where it's like you watched it and you're like, oh, that was good. Maybe even for like a couple of weeks you're talking about like this happened, that happened, whatever, right? But then a month or two passes and then somebody asks you, did you watch that movie? And he's like, I think I did. It's like at the time you're watching it, it's like, oh, this is pretty lit. But then later on, it just like stays, it just gets removed from your brain because your brain is like, there's really nothing remarkable about this movie if you think about it. It's just like a movie you watch, you turn off your brain, you're just like, like Fast and the Furious, right? There are some Fast and the Furious, you don't remember every single Fast and the Furious, right?
Test me.
Cream's really good at naming
But
it.
but I'm saying
One time, Chris,
Mhm.
one time I was going to talk about a scene that I thought was super hype, and Cream knew what scene I was going to talk about before I even really got into it. Like, I was like, yo, well, this, and then Cream was like, you mean this part here? And he described it. I was like, how do you know exactly? I'm like, I could have named any other scene, because there's other hype scenes within this movie, and Cream's like, yeah, but I know which one you're going to talk about.
Okay, so maybe Cream is the exception, but I'm saying other people that have seen all the Fast and the Furious franchises, some of them would describe them, oh, it's just a blur. Like, what was the plane one in number 6 or
Oh,
number
that is
7?
true. No, I have that mistake.
Yeah.
I have that mistake. Sometimes I'm like,
Oh, I can't lie. I have to think about it for a minute.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of them.
because sometimes I always forget the sequence. God, slightly wrong. The sequence where they're in the city and then the Rock pulls out the hand cannon to shoot the. I always forget. Is that 6 or 7? But I think it's 7.
Because the what's
Yeah,
it called?
the 7.
The
Is that,
safe.
is that the one where he breaks the cast? See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, Daddy gotta go to work.
Is that the one where he where they have the what do you call that thing? They're pulling the safe for the money and it's
No, that's
No,
number
that's number 5.
5. Okay.
See? Yeah, Brazil.
Okay, so
Cream wanted to say some final things
But
about
he didn't do the
Ant-Man.
smash and pass yet, did you?
He
I
did,
did.
he did.
I said smash.
Oh,
I
so
like
both
it.
you guys said smash.
Yeah.
And I said pass. Okay.
Okay, but like
Final
Cream-
thoughts.
the action scenes and like the I feel like the action scenes in it was really entertaining, especially the car chase scene.
Yeah, that's what I said. It felt like a Fast and the Furious movie. like it was just like stuff is happening, but like
But it's not registering.
yeah,
as
it's not
anything
registering.
important.
Yes, like it's Fast and like it's just like in Fast and the Furious. Like things are happening. There's like a magnet. It's sucking cars in, and you're just like, oh, that's wicked. But like you don't even know what the plot is.
Okay. I see. Okay, I know what. You know what? No, now I'm thinking about it, because in this whole entire movie,
Mhm.
I don't think I sensed any urgency.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, cool action things were happening, but I'm just like, yo, I never thought anybody was in danger.
Yeah.
That's
And
the thing.
that to me is what makes movies stick because even when we just finished watching Spider-Man or
I felt like I was
things needed to be done and it's like whatever but
and I felt something. I'm just like, yo, and everything. Like it's like most Marvel movies that you watch. Because I'm starting to understand what you mean. Like most Marvel movies, what you watch, you feel a sense of urgency, and if they fail, you feel like something huge is gonna happen if they fail. But in this movie,
if something failed, like okay, well, they didn't. I don't even know what the girl's whole point was. Like she was trying to steal something from the lab or something.
yeah, she was trying to steal something so she could stop phasing through things.
But why is that a bad thing?
Because she couldn't control it.
Yeah, it just happened to her.
It
So,
just
like you will be
happened.
sitting there and you just start phasing.
So just help her. I don't understand. Why are they like fighting?
Because people suck.
Yeah, I guess.
So it's like oh, okay. So the plot is, if I remember correctly, in Ant-Man The Wasp, they're trying to get back their mother, so they need that thing. But that same thing that they need, she needs to
in order to like
fix
fuse
herself.
her back into whatever.
So it's kind of like.
But they eventually fix both. They eventually do.
Oh
both.
yeah, because when the mother comes back out, Michelle Pfeiffer, you said. When she comes out, she just fixes her anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, so this movie legit, no worse for wear. Everything came up rosy daisy, right? Like.
Yeah, that's why it was one of those movies where I was like, oh, okay.
That's what I was saying to you. Like, this movie is just a filler movie type thing, like an anime. It's just there to say, hey, the quantum realm is here. Because at the end of the movie, what ends up happening, he gets sucked into quantum realm because they're doing testing, but then he couldn't come out because
no, he didn't get. Well, he went.
He went in there on purpose, but he couldn't come out because
they got snapped.
They got snapped.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that in the movie. Yeah, because I saw it. Oh, I saw it with Karina. Okay, I saw the movie with Karina.
Shout out to Karina.
But yeah, there's a point where because there's a point where he's in there and they get blipped or whatever, and then they're like, and then he's just stuck in there, and then how did he come? I guess he comes out in Endgame, but I can't remember how he came out.
Oh, in Endgame. The van was put away in storage, and a rat steps on the button.
Oh, it steps on the button. Yeah,
that's so funny.
It's just
5 years a rat never steps on.
It's just a coincidence. Yeah. Otherwise, he would be in there forever. He'd be in there forever, and they would never. Endgame would still be running. Like they would never figure it out. So.
Oh, they would have lost. Oh, actually no. Yeah, Endgame, nothing would ever happen because.
Well, yeah, it would be like Endgame will happen later or whenever the rat shows up.
Yeah.
Oh, if it never showed up.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Thanos really did win. That he'd have to get to keep his like perfect world or whatever. But, okay, no, should I go into this?
What?
Okay.
Is it Avengers?
Yeah, it's Avengers.
No.
What do you mean?
Now you gotta hold your thought till Avengers Infinity War Endgame.
What is this? I'm probably gonna forget this fact. Though.
All right, drop
hold
it.
on, no, you better write it down then, Doc.
No, just say it.
It's a quick thing.
Okay, it's a quick thing.
Watch, it's gonna turn into a whole discussion.
It probably will.
So apparently, every villain that was ever in the MCU was right.
What?
Okay. Remember, I don't know.
Obadiah's.
Because I was listening to our last episode with Ultron.
Yeah.
Right? I was talking about Ultron, and Ultron's vision was that, he was going to make Vision, and he was going to be the new form of human to help fight against Thanos, right? Because, like, they're coming to Earth to take the Infinity Stones that are there, right? But it's like, humans are too weak. They won't be able to fight off Thanos. But if we have a whole army, it's like...
Have you seen the What If?
Yeah, no, yeah.
That's exactly what happened in the What If.
That happened. But now look at this. And now Thanos,
he bodied Thanos so quick.
Oh yeah, he like sliced him in half in the Vision body. But but like in Thanos now, his whole thing was he wants to reduce the population of the entire thing so that there's food for all. Yeah. But in Eternals, the population, like when Thanos did the snap. If you guys watch Eternals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so
he did. I didn't finish it.
When the population happened, remember Gilgamesh or not Gilgamesh, the thing Tiamat that was inside the planet was gonna be risen earlier, but because of the Thanos snap, it delayed it. So Thanos' whole thing was to get rid of everybody so that these beings, these they call it Celestials? Eternals?
Celestials, yeah.
The Celestials don't be feeding off of people that have too big of a population. So every person that was I guess a villain was right.
I actually do.
See, I couldn't hold that in for our other episode. I had to say that. But yeah, that was something that I realized.
Okay. Okay. I actually don't even know what to say because that sounds actually pretty dead on.
Yep, there we go. Chris, sometimes I get a little spark of wisdom.
But yeah, like anything else about Ant-Man and the Wasp you guys want to talk about? Because I'm kind of.
Yeah, it is what it is.
We barely even talked about it.
But
we talked about it. You know what? Leave a comment about what you think about Ant-Man and the Wasp. Did you like it? Did you not like it?
Yeah, we'd love to read the comments. If there's a section where you think we did it unjustly or unfairly, then let us know, and then we'll roast you back and roast you in the comment section.
And also, don't forget, our media man Kareem will reply to every single comment.
He hasn't replied to my comment yet, but we're going to move on.
Yeah, let's go. All right, next movie.
I replied to you as
yourself. I'm waiting for the hearts of the MKC heart. Like, that's what I live for.
All right, so we're going to talk about Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
What's her name? I was supposed to say Katniss Everdeen.
Brie Larson?
Carol Danvers.
Carol Danvers.
See, that's how much I know. I know the person. I had such high hopes for this movie.
Did you really?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you
Did
do
you
like.
really?
Well, no, because remember, Chris likes the whole out of world
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
And I like, and she goes Super Saiyan essentially.
Plus, she's part of the There's the Nova Corp stuff, like the thing on the chest, Nova Corp.
And she's apparently supposed to be the strongest Avenger.
She's extremely strong. Yeah, she takes over. She's the leader.
But
she's the leader of the Avengers.
They make her not earn that title.
I just don't
Like everybody that's strong earns the title. Like Hulk earns the title. Thor earns the title. She's just like, she's strong. She's like, yeah, but like, why? She's like, no, she's just strong. She's just stronger than everybody. It's just like, yeah, but movies need a fall and a rise and a climax and like, and it's just. Like,
I think. Okay, my biggest gripe with this movie, I will say before anything else, is that I don't think she's very relatable, and two, I don't think it's either she's just written poorly, or either Brie Larson's not doing the best version of her or something. But I don't like her attitude, and I know she's supposed to be kind of like. Sorry,
is that the same guy in
Digimon Hansu?
Yeah, is it? He's the same character from.
Yeah. He didn't get because this
before
because this takes place right before. This movie takes place earlier, so he hasn't
90s.
become part robot yet.
Yo, because I'm looking at him like
Yeah.
he doesn't have the. Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't. This is way earlier. This is earlier. This is like, what's his name? Peter. Yeah, everyone's like a child probably or something.
Yeah.
At the time. Anyway,
Wait, what?
Because this takes place in the 80s.
90s.
90s, but
Wait, who is this guy supposed to be?
he's the guy who in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy 1,
Yeah.
and when Peter's stealing the thing, and he's just like. And
Oh,
he's like, I'm
yeah,
Star Lord,
yeah.
man. And he's like, who?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but he's part robot. He's part because he's got like machine pieces. I don't know. Maybe some people like the cocky nature, but there's a line she says in Endgame when someone says when they're all talking and she's in the hologram and there's like Rocket and some other people and someone says, "Oh, we can use your help here or whatever," and she's like, "Oh, there's much more problems."
Yeah, like,
around
I
the
don't need
universe."
to be here.
Yeah, and I'm like, and I don't know, it pisses me off, and I'm like, she's trying to say, "Oh, there's more dangers around the universe that I gotta take care of," and I was like, okay, then
I don't think.
why do I even ask?
She's an Earthling, right?
Yeah,
she
Carol
get-
Danvers an Earthling?
Yes, I think, but it's because how she got the powers because the engine exploded.
Yeah.
Beside her, and that's how her body like absorbed that energy, I guess, and that's how she became so strong. I think.
But think about this: she's never been on Earth for
Oh.
the past 20 years. Because remember, she left, right? She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go save the universe or whatever," right?
Yeah.
And then she gave what's his name? The guy from Samuel L. Jackson.
Nick Fury?
Nick Fury, the thing to contact him, and for that whole time, she never contacted him. So never for that. Well, I guess Thanos eventually, yes, but never for Ultron, never for any of the threats that they faced, right? And then she's supposed to be an Earthling, and she never once protected Earth unless Nick Fury contacted her.
Because she like I just said, because she's like, there's bigger problems around the other
yo.
world. I have bigger things to do.
Yeah, and then when Earth gets destroyed, she doesn't even care. She's like, whatever.
Because she's that friend that you have that just don't care about, like, that won't really look out for you because they in a partial way they look out for themselves.
Yeah.
They'll always but even though I know she's not always looking out for herself, she just kind of gives off that vibe, and I'm just like, I don't like you.
She's just very unlikable as a character, and
Okay.
I think that's why her movie got canceled.
It didn't get canceled.
They're
it got
making
changed.
more.
No, okay. This is what happened. It was called Captain Marvel 2, right? She was gonna be front headliner, but when Disney did the analytics, they're like, "Oh, she's not really that likable." So then they brought in Captain Marvel and the Marvels.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got the other ones.
Yeah.
So it's not. So that's how I said. That's why it never got canceled. It just
Are you
changed.
guys looking forward to that movie? I'm kind of looking forward to it because of what's her name is in it,
Who?
Monica Rambeau.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I wanna see
like,
what
yo,
they're gonna do with her.
Yeah, I want to see what they're gonna do with
Well,
her.
okay, personally, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now.
And she has a grudge against her because that's Monica Rambeau right there, the
Yeah.
small little child.
So that's her
Yeah.
mom,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She apparently, because of the radiation
Yeah,
that she was
that-
giving off,
yeah.
she killed the mother.
Yeah. Well, that's their
Oh.
suggestion. That's,
That's
what
what
they're
they
thinking.
say,
I
or that's what
see.
she thinks. The
Yeah.
Monica Rambeau thinks. Yeah.
Because okay. I'm gonna say my thoughts about this movie right now.
Is this movie also just Green Lantern?
What do you mean?
Yeah, pretty much it's just Green Lantern.
Because it takes place with like airplanes.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
it is kind of Green Lantern. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay, but
Highway to the danger zone.
okay, I'm gonna say
The
this.
girl version of Top Gun. Let's go.
I'm gonna say this.
Mhm.
I do not think
Mhm.
I guess this might be a hot take.
Oh,
I do not think that she's unlikable because of Brie Larson. I'm gonna say that.
no, it's not
I
Brie
think-
Larson.
no,
It's the
No, but-
character's just
no,
unlikable.
No, I know. I'm just because remember in the beginning.
Brie Larson's fine.
Yeah, I think it's literally the direction that made
Yeah.
her go.
Yeah.
How they write.
Oh yeah, I'm not
the movie,
attacking.
yeah.
No, it's never really. I never really blame the actor or actress.
No,
I'm just. It's more so just the character.
Yeah,
The
it's
character.
like
Because in most times in some movies, like we were saying earlier, like for example, Kristen Stewart, right? She was like a block of wood, and you could see that.
Yeah.
Right? You could see that she has.
But she didn't have. She doesn't have the acting chops that Brie Larson had. Brie
Exactly.
Larson is definitely was a better actor at the time.
Oh, that's exactly my point I'm trying to make, right?
Yeah.
Like you could say that Kristen Stewart just can't act.
Kristen Stewart is better now because
Oh,
of
yeah,
course
yeah.
Twilight was so long ago.
Yeah. But like Brie Larson, as far as I remember, she was always all right. at
Yeah.
acting.
But you're defending Brie Larson here. What are you getting at?
No, I'm just saying that.
he's saying that don't knock the bad movie on the fact that Brie Larson, I guess was acting in it or whatever. It's not a knock against her. I was saying that like it's just the way the movie was written. They could have given her like a sad story where she had to overcome, but they never. They're just like, no, she's always been strong. It's just the fact that like people were telling her she wasn't is why she acted the way she did, and I was just like, no, I don't know about all that.
I just don't like Carol Danvers' attitude. I think I just don't. I'm not a fan.
But I think you don't like the attitude because there's no, it's not earned. It's like, okay, Hulk, not Hulk. Give a good example. Thor,
Yeah.
right? In the beginning, he's very like, oh, another beer, and he throws it down, and he's very like overbearing, right?
Yeah.
But then he has a fall, and then it's like, oh, you want him to get the hammer back and prove that he's worthy.
Yeah.
And now if he's obnoxious, she's like, no, I know the guy. He's had some bad things. This girl had nothing bad happen to her, so you don't feel like her cockiness is deserving. It's just
the
like,
only, the
Yeah.
only thing is about her. It's kind of like this. She's Goku.
She's not
Oh,
Goku.
let me explain. Not
Super
in terms of not in terms of personality. I'm just saying in terms of power wise. Let's put it this way: it's like Goku. If you didn't know, he could turn Super Saiyan, and then he's just like, oh yeah, I can do this, guys. And then he kind of like breaks through that wall.
What? This is no.
Like,
No.
you say it's a bad example?
This is a bad example. I know you're. I think you know you're onto something, but not with Goku.
okay, give me another
Or
character.
how about this? If it was Goku, remember how Goku was angry first and he got dropped on his head and that's how he became more calm?
Yeah.
What if he just stayed that way and then he grew up like just always angry like a real Saiyan?
I guess but
I don't know, man. I'm trying, Cream. I'm
because
trying to save your metaphor.
I'm trying to. No, I know I screwed it up still. The thing is, right?
And they
Because
kinda-
right now she does not have access to her full power. Obviously,
No,
right?
but she's some sort of
There's
like.
But she can absorb powers though, or something like that.
But she has a block on her, right? Like I think
Oh
that's-
yeah.
A mental block in her brain or
yeah,
something
mental block in her brain.
Untapped potential.
like that. Yeah.
She's Gohan.
But that's the thing. She never gets stronger. Like if you think about it, she's always strong, right? And then Thor is kind of strong, but then keeps getting stronger. And it to the point where he's like, oh, your hammer is actually holding you back. He's like, I am the god of thunder. Like, you're not the god of hammers. This one, she comes in Endgame, and then she's like, stronger than Thor. And it's like,
No.
why? Why are you guys doing that? Like,
No.
you build up Thor to be like, very like, have an arc and get stronger. This girl's just already strong. And it's like,
I have an example.
But to
Okay.
be fair on that
Oh,
part, sorry,
No,
to cut
go
you,
ahead,
Marvin.
go ahead.
To be fair, I know this is just a quick fix. It is just a quick fix.
Uh-huh.
But to be fair, she's been in outer space for how long? Right?
yeah, but we don't get to see that part.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But that's
Wait,
exactly
so you're
what
saying
I'm-
because she's in outer space for that long, she's disconnected with humans?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying for her power wise,
Yeah.
like she
She
was
could-
gone. She was gone for like what, 20 years, something like that.
Like,
So like while she was gone, she could have learned how to use her powers
Not
better.
only that, like Thor needs the what do you call it? The conduit thingy, where he puts the sword.
Where
in.
Heimdall puts the sword in?
Yeah, but isn't it called something like a trans?
I know, the big sphere thingy.
Yeah, okay, to travel to Earth, right?
Yeah.
Where she could
Or
just
to go across the realms.
Yeah, she she could just fly to like a different universe. Like she literally brought back Tony Stark's ship from wherever the hell it was.
I got it. Here, I'm gonna solve this. I figured it took me a while to get here. Okay, I promise you guys will both like this.
All right, let's hear this hot
Now
take.
you know, yeah. Okay, no, it's not really a hot take. It's just to finally solve this.
Clarification.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You know, in your build, character creation in video games. Okay. And you know how you have, it's like you got your character stats, and you can like put the levels.
Yeah.
But you know, in some games when you put up a level, it will push down a level.
Yeah.
She's the character.
Perfection.
It is all up. Yes.
All up.
It is all up.
It's not only is it all up, you have all your suits unlocked.
Yes.
And you have all your final forms unlocked.
Because her attack, her defense, her speed, her intelligence, her wisdom, her dexterity, all the thing is maxed. It's maxed. Okay.
So it's like playing Kingdom Hearts with a final form of Sora.
No,
at the
the
beginning of the
difference. No, I can't even say. Not even that. The reason why personality is also important. Sora's different. Okay, Sora's youthful, loving child. He's great. I don't love her.
No.
but
would you love any character that had their stats full when you start playing? You'd be like, oh.
Well, no, exactly. So, like, for instance, like, let's use Thor as an example. Let's say if we, I don't want to get too much into this, but you know what I mean. If we put Thor's attack and defense or whatever up, of course, his intelligence is not that high. He's funny. He's goofy. He's a hilarious guy. He maybe gets like 1 or 2 more intelligence points throughout, but it's still a low number, right? Versus Tony Stark. Obviously has high intelligence. He is a bit of an asshole.
Yeah.
But he also knows. Well, I mean, at first he doesn't really know he's an asshole. He's an asshole. But he learns to because people will be like, "Nah, man, you're kind of like a dick.
Yeah.
Like how you act to people." And maybe it's because we haven't seen that arc for her yet.
Yeah.
And maybe that is potentially that's supposed to happen. But that's what I'm saying. Even in Endgame, when I forget who the character is. It could be Rocket, or it could be
that talks to her. I think it was Black Widow.
Or deny.
I feel like it's War Machine.
Oh,
yeah, exactly. It's War Machine. And when War Machine says,
yeah.
we can use your help here, and how she just says, oh, but there's bigger threats out there. I'm like, that's you using your intelligence to be like, well, I'm still smarter than you.
Yeah.
You're not being a nice person.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna like you that way.
Yeah.
Because there's some characters
That's so interesting that you saw it that way.
Because
how did you see it?
Me, I just said like when she said like I was the way I thought. I was like, oh, I guess
You understood? You're just like
I was like, oh, I guess that's true because like she's
because
the
she's
only
got because
she's the only one
because
that
she's
can
so
go,
OP.
Yeah, she's the only one that can help other places.
But versus when we've seen characters that are OP and things, they tend to be like I don't know. They're always
disconnected from us. It's like it's too much. Like you can be OP, but you have to earn it. Like we were just talking about with Demon Slayer, right? That's like he's OP for his moves that he does, but because he's so like awkward and like I don't know.
Look at Saitama from One Punch Man.
Oh yeah.
That's a good example.
Mad awkward. Mad awkward. But
Goku's
so
OP, but Goku's in the same category. Goku's hella dumb.
Yeah. You can't have a really like cocky person be OP. It's like, is this a villain? You almost feel like they're a villain because
exactly.
Yeah.
Because usually we have strong, smart people as villains.
Yeah.
But they're so overly smart that they end up losing their way and are disconnected, and they're just bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's this. She sits in like a weird area.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you understand? Do you guys did that kind of make sense?
I see where you're going with it.
Because there's characters I have like that I probably right now I can think on top that are probably cocky and are really super intelligent that are great characters.
Dante?
Super intelligent?
Dante intelligent
compared to Virgil?
Yeah, I think it's a different story.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
Dante doesn't give off intelligent vibes.
He's just cocky.
Yeah, he's just cocky. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say.
Dante leans back on his chair and eats pizza.
Yeah, like he's like a Donatello.
Yeah.
No, but I would say Dante.
No, not Dante. It's no, we can think of someone else. There's someone smart. There's someone better than this that we can think of.
Wait, so somebody that's
any character could be from any. That's
intelligent, but like very cocky. Is that what you're saying?
But yet likable.
Likable.
That is probably done better than this. Because I think we can think of someone.
Piccolo?
Piccolo's not cocky. Piccolo's loving.
No, he's cocky sometimes, man.
No, he used to be.
He used to be.
Now he's less.
But Piccolo, and that's more so in the first like
when he was evil.
Yeah, like the 1/5 of the entire Dragon Ball Z arc.
Yeah.
from the next 4 bits, if
Yeah.
I had to calculate, Piccolo's like a loving character because he
especially
cares
when
about the team.
when he gave his life to Gohan, he changed after that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And technically, remember, never forget, Piccolo's kind of like Gohan's surrogate dad,
Exactly.
like looked after him.
You put the thing about
Yeah,
the dad
exactly. So
The
everyone
dad
always,
set it up.
Would you say Vegeta's cocky?
but
Vegeta's
Vegeta's cocky, but also dumb.
He's not dumb.
Vegeta is not smart. Prince Vegeta.
No, I have to give some pushback. Vegeta is very intelligent.
Wait.
He's
No.
very
No.
intelligent.
Hold on. Intelligent
Mhm.
being that because he's so short-tempered that he doesn't think logically in combat. He's so hot-headed that would be his own demise. Vegeta will wipe out half the planet if he can to kill this one person. He doesn't have to give a damn about who else lives.
Are you talking about the battle that he did with Cell?
No, I'm just saying his attitude.
'Cause
Versus Goku would
Care.
care and be like, no, I'll take this. The difference between the two of them is that Vegeta has more opportunity if he can sacrifice more people to kill something. He'd be okay with that. He'd argue with that to the end, being like, I was right, because he's like, I don't care. Yeah, all those people are dead, but look how much people I saved.
But-
Versus Goku be like, I will sacrifice my life for this to stop this thing, so all these people would live.
But
They're 2 different pathways.
But I think Vegeta changed throughout the arc because when he was in the Saiyan saga up to Frieza, he
Yeah.
was very like, I'll kill whatever, I don't care, right? And then the reason why I say he's intelligent is because the fight that he had with Android 18, the one that can absorb people. No, not Android 18, the other Android before, Android 21 or whatever.
Yeah.
He was actually going to lose, but he said, I'm going to be cocky and pretend like, oh, these punches don't hurt and I'm not losing my energy. And then after he beat him, he's like, yo, give me a sensu bean real quick. And he's like, oh, he's just been toying with him the whole time. Like, he's just been pretending that he was stronger, but he was fronting the whole time. Because he's like, I know that these people are watching me, and if I can intimidate them, right, they'll be like, oh, this guy's too much.
But he's so stubborn.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
But that's the
stubborn,
thing.
I'll give him.
Vegeta
He's very prideful. That's
Exactly.
one of the
Yeah, his
things.
pride
makes
is
him-
his downfall.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Which is, remember, Vegeta probably wouldn't take the sensu beam because he thinks that is the weaker way out of things.
But he took it that time.
He does. But
He takes
his-
it when he has to take it.
But his attitude would be not to do it,
Yeah.
right?
He'd
If-
rather die like
Yes.
an honorable death.
Exactly. Then
blow up
thinking
himself.
logically, being like, man, just take the damn sensu beam because then you can probably win this
Okay,
fight.
okay,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll give you that.
He's
yeah,
not logical,
yeah,
but
he's-
he's very tactical.
Yeah, he's
Yeah. So, but he's still likable that way because there's a drawback. That's what I'm saying. He's not. He does. Well, I mean, going back to what Rich was saying, he doesn't have full stats, right? But
not-
versus, I'm trying to think. I'm still trying to think of someone that we might know that might have full stats that we like, but I don't think I know anyone.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like somebody that's intelligent, but like, maybe X-Men, Professor X.
Yeah, but he's got like.
He's not really, I mean, he's likable, but it's not that likable. You
Yeah,
know?
he's
Like,
fine. He's just a professor. He's just a nice man.
Oh, he's a nice man. Oh,
Yeah.
but cocky.
He's not cocky at all. He's
No.
far from that.
Magneto.
Magneto.
He's intelligent, but he's also a bad guy though.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
See?
somebody who's not a bad guy.
Who has full stats if we can think about this while this is still going? Because we're still trying.
Is it just her?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
just Captain Marvel.
because we're trying our best to figure out someone that's in the same category as her that we actually like.
Kaiba. You can't argue that Kaiba's not intelligent,
True.
Yeah.
and he's an anti-hero.
Yeah.
He's not a.
Kaiba is actually.
And we like him.
we like Kaiba.
We like Kaiba. So, is that a guy? I think
He's so stubborn and so intelligent at the same
Exactly.
time.
And then
But
we
Kaiba.
root- and then we know why
no,
we
no, no, no,
root
no,
for
no,
him?
no, 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 no. Kaiba is because Kaiba's Tony Stark.
he is.
That's the reason why. That's why we like Tony Stark because he's the same thing. I'm rich. I have lots of money. I'm smart.
And he
I can
doesn't
read like
care
a
to,
million books.
He doesn't care to like ruin people's lives. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
which Tony Stark was at one point before.
and he never changed. He always remained the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
Kaiba.
yeah. Tony Stark changed over time. Kaiba's
Kaiba is still the same.
Yeah, he's still.
And I think-
He only cares about one person and one person.
Mokuba.
Mokuba.
Moki.
But that's what made us like him, because if
Actually,
he never had
you know
that.
what? You know what? No, I'm gonna
that's
take
a
that
lovable-
back. I'm
huh?
gonna take that back.
What?
While he shows giving the care, obviously he overly cares for his little brother, obviously.
sorry.
But there is some parts in Yu-Gi-Oh that he has saved Teo, Joey, and stuff like that, right? Like,
I don't remember those ones. I remember he just leave them there.
Okay,
to
hold
die.
on. I'm gonna also put Kaiba. Okay, Kaiba is also kind of like Vegeta, just smarter.
Mm-hmm.
He is that trope of that character. I forget what it's called. Anyway, but
It's
remember,
an anti-hero, I call him.
But remember the duel with Kaiba and Yugi versus 2 other people, the team up duel.
Yeah.
When you watch that duel again, it is a little vexing.
Yeah.
Kaiba pisses you off because you're like, my God, you probably can own this together if you just team up
He's
with
like,
the man.
no, you guys work alone.
And he's like, and the way how he's doing these plays is so counterproductive
Exactly.
to the bigger scheme of things.
And Yugi's trying to show him, like, yo, no, we have to. But at one point, Kaiba was like, I remember in that one duel, Kaiba was like, oh, this hand is garbage. He knew because he had a feeling like Yugi had something in his hand to help him. He's like, oh, this hand is garbage. I can't do anything. He's like, I have my strongest monster in my hand, but I can't even play it, blah, blah, blah. And Yugi's like, oh, yes, I could do this.
Yeah, and help him out.
Help him out, and that's what he did. That's what ended up happening.
But I think he changed at the end because by the time they got to Seal of Orichalcos, they were working together. All summon Dragon Master on the first turn.
They were that perfect team.
Yeah, that's when you saw their like put their differences aside. We need to defeat this guy, or else he's gonna conquer the whole world. But then he's just like infinity.
Well, okay. Well, I guess from this gigantic derail, I think we definitely know that there's we can't unless throughout the rest of this podcast we can figure out something. But it seems like we don't know.
Yeah, a character that's
you all know
highly intelligent, very cocky, but we like him, and there's like no redeeming qualities about him.
If you know a character like that, please leave it in the comments and let us know what you think is because we can't figure out.
And the whole derail was because Carol Danvers. That's her name, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's like that. She's very cocky. She doesn't have her
OP?
stats are. She's
Yeah.
OP. Her stats are all the way. Street Fighter.
That's amazing.
and she's just like people don't like her, but we're like I think we could say that about every character. Like there's most of the time if you make a character like that, why would we like him?
I think it's that because we enjoy characters that have some sort of flaw.
Yeah.
And if the character does not have a flaw, because human qualities have
Our
flaws. Yes.
Yeah.
So we like characters that have that. We like Vegeta because he's hot-headed. That's what makes him great. He's not Goku. Goku's not hot-headed.
Yeah, he'll go all out for no reason.
He'll snap in the beginning.
Yeah, and then
right?
just because he's like this guy's way too powerful, I better go all out.
Yeah. So it's things like that is like, and this applies to, so we can probably list characters and we can go to Street Fighter, we can go to other games that is just like that. That's who they are. It's just we can probably find a flaw in every single character.
Yeah,
I can't, unless I need to rewatch this movie, but I don't remember. Maybe that's the reason why I just didn't like her, because I didn't find a flaw in her.
Yeah.
Versus Nick Fury has flaws.
Oh yeah, tons.
He's like right, like being the kind of like average, like he's kind of like the everyday man in this movie, pretty much, right? Because he's not even the full leader of Shield, right? At the moment, yeah.
He's just a grunt. Pretty much.
Yeah, he's just a grunt guy. So.
I was gonna say something funny. So, you watch Corridor Crew, right?
Yes.
So they're saying, I remember they're talking about this scene. They're like, "Oh, the de-aging on the face is immaculate." But then there's times where Nick Fury's running, and you're like, "Yeah, that guy, he's running like a 50-year-old."
Oh, really? Like, he doesn't track up.
But a young face. Because if you go back and watch him in what was it called, Pulp Fiction?
Do they actually? Is this all DH?
Yeah, it's all DH.
Like, so this is all CG on top?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I thought it was just makeup.
I thought the same.
Because he looks like Pulp, like you say, Pulp Fiction. And that's 1994.
But that's the thing. If you watch Pulp Fiction, he's very skinny. In this one, he still has his like 60-year-old.
Yeah,
like,
I get it. I see.
Dad bod. But
wow, that's crazy.
And I will raise my hand upon the Lord. Watch Pulp Fiction, man. That was good.
I think another thing I'm not a big fan of in the movie. I like the Skrulls. I like the character
I like the
concept.
ideas, but I don't think they pulled them off good in this
They also
movie.
look bad,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I don't think they look
Really?
good.
I think the movie as a whole.
You like the Skrulls in this?
No, I didn't. No, I meant the movie as a whole. The way it looks. I think it looks like fine. Like when she flies, when she turns Super Saiyan or whatever.
I think she's weightless. There's a thing I tell you about. There's a
But
thing.
she's in space though.
Oh yeah. Space is fine. Space is fine. Yeah.
Because she's in space, right? That's how I'm expecting.
That's
it
okay.
To feel.
She looks cool. She looks wicked in the mohawk thing that she has.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Like, I think I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna do the thing I do every episode. This movie's fun.
So wait, she's the strongest Avenger, but she can't.
She's technically not an Avenger yet.
Yeah. I can't. Okay. Oh, I have to say this now because I'm having so many emotions. You can't have a character be so strong in the beginning to me.
Yeah.
That there's a part when she's just outside of the atmosphere and she does something wicked. I forget what it is, but something wicked.
In this movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't feel earned to me.
No.
Now, I will tell you, one sequence that I can go back so many times that feels so earned to me is that part in Guardians of the Galaxy when what is his name? What is the bad guy's name in that movie? With the black over his the blue guy with the black.
Oh,
over
I don't
his
remember
guy.
his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Right, the big bad guy.
Yeah.
Right.
See, that's the thing. Now it's gonna be on my mind.
I know. I keep
Ronin.
thinking.
No, not Ronin.
Ronin.
Ah,
Like him
wicked.
in Clutch. There's that part where Peter Quill's dancing, and then he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's just like, "Oh, I'm distracting you." And then they shoot the crystal out of the thing. But that sequence when Peter grabs the crystal, and then they're like, "No!" But then all of them coming together because it shows unification.
Yeah.
The team finally builds that courage, and they all have the energy within them, and they like hold it together to kill him. I was like, I'm getting chills because that sequence is so good.
Yeah, man. That's
It
tough.
felt earned.
Nothing in this movie is.
I don't feel that. And
I was gonna say like.
Because pretty much this movie is, I'm OP. Because like you said, she already starts off kind of strong or whatever, and then it's like, oh, we can make it stronger, and then that's what the gym. Because remember, she gets unleashed her power, right? So now she just becomes even stronger. But
it's like there are scenes, and I'm gonna think of like random things while we're going through this, and maybe you guys will come up with more too. When they're shooting when they're doing the power struggle with Brawly, and then what was it? Is it who says, "Oh, I wish Dad was here"?
Goten.
Right? And then Goku's like, "Gohan, Goten," and then that has felt so earned. That's the things that you need that like builds you up because you know how you get there.
Yeah.
oh yeah, and I love, and especially at that.
Wait, hit the effects thing. Can you do the thing?
Way too much. That was so much echo.
I know, but during that scene, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Because when they even beat Brawly, I'm like, yeah, that's earned.
Right?
Because as they're doing it, right, Goku's even there, talking them through it as they're beating it. 'Cause he's like, Goten, look past your fear. And he goes like, and then Goten gives it a little bit more. He goes like, Gohan, are you really? And he's like, Gohan, are you really willing? Are you really willing to like Broly to show the Earth? Come on, boys! And it's like, and then they're like, yeah! The beam obviously is like it's so much bigger. Like,
It grows,
yeah. Oh man, like that's you're right.
My goodness. Yeah. but you guys
soundboard.
But you guys get that, you know?
Yeah.
You understand that. It's like I think that's what this movie might be.
Obviously, because like she's already strong, and they just made her stronger, which I like, which to me like personally like.
Have you guys seen Logan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan
We saw it together.
Logan, I think,
theaters,
is another good example of that last part where he takes the steroid or the things in him,
Yeah.
and he goes all out for that last fight.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's Wolverine.
He's like, oh, now I'm back to my original.
Especially the fact that the whole movie leading up to that, he's like decaying, right?
Yeah.
That part when he pulls his like one blade back out because he couldn't anymore, he couldn't shoot. I was like, ooh, that's harsh.
And that I think Logan, whoever made that, and that's that more realistic take on X-Men, if they just continued that, that would be the best. Like,
Logan's
forget
like
Marvel, forget DC, real superheroes, because I kind of feel like that's how The Boys is kind of shot.
Yeah.
But if they did that in movie form, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff they can do that.
Well, I guess it's not like we're knocking this movie, but we're mostly just talking about like.
Well, I know. Well, let's put it this way. I know Chris hates this movie.
Do you hate it, Chris? Would you say is this a hate?
It's just
Like, is it really up there in
No,
the
okay,
movies you really
I'll give you
dislike?
this. I'll give you this. The CGI in this movie, immaculate.
Okay, wait.
Like,
I'm gonna go find the part when she goes overdrive. Keep going.
Okay, so the CGI in this movie, immaculate. The to me the costume design, it's nice. The lighting, cinematography, good. But just the plot of the movie is what kills it for me. Like, I just can't like. Oh,
No, the Super Saiyan sounds.
I'm gonna say something.
What?
I don't like her effect.
Which one?
The Super Saiyan effect?
I don't like it. I think it looks bad.
Let me see it again.
Well, she's
Look at these special effects, man.
Wait, is it really not Schumacher?
I was just talking smack. I don't know.
Because if it is, then I'm like, damn, I didn't catch that the first time.
It might be. Who knows?
I think they look bad.
Which ones?
Her effects, like her.
No, these special effects to me look nice.
Wait, maybe I just need to like look at it again. Oh, I guess they're okay.
Compared to when we see some
Did
bad,
I see this in
like
theaters? I listened
Ultron,
to this, yeah.
Ultron, bad special effects.
Yes,
right?
Ultron is
But
bad.
like compare that to like this, I look at it, I'm like, yeah, they put in the budget for this special effects.
Maybe I'll like rewatch just the action sequences in this again because I just want to find the. Sorry, what you were saying? Keep going. I just want to find the part where she's like flying in space. She has the mask thing on or whatever.
Yeah, it's just the whole plot of the movie that he was really evil all along. I didn't hate those ones.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy was evil all along. and he
Yeah,
was tricking
to me, I don't like those either. If it's not earned, you know what I mean? Like,
That's why we were saying nothing in this movie feels earned.
yeah, nothing.
And that's why it all falls apart. It's like it had such potential, and I don't even know if it had like what could have made it good.
I'm gonna say a hot take.
Yep.
And I might get canceled for this,
Uh-oh.
or not canceled.
Uh-oh.
More so,
I'm
you guys are
about that
you guys are
cancel.
my remove it from the podcast. Cream shirts writing up.
Yo, why watch me so hard?
Man's rocking a crop.
That looks bad.
Man's rocking a crop top. This looks like a toy.
Yeah, that looks bad. I can't
looks
lie.
bad.
This is what I fondly remember. For some odd reason, that's what I always see is this. Okay, so, God, I'm gonna say it.
Yes, let's hear it.
You guys gonna remove me from the podcast? Okay, I'm just gonna say this now. It was really nice talking with everyone. It was a good run in this Marvel.
We're
franchise.
canceled already before.
Well,
we even
no. This will probably continue on as a KC podcast. They're gonna rebrand it. M's gonna be removed
Does that
after
make
what I
it
have to
seem
say.
like Barbara's just gonna spontaneously combust as soon as
I
he
know.
said this?
Wow, what's this hot take?
I know, like I've said some hot takes, but apparently this is about to take the cake. Let's hear this.
I think this movie is exactly like Green Lantern. I would tell you that it's not because of the plotline. I mean, like, if I had to give Green Lantern a score, which you probably know is not very high, I think this applies to the same thing because it's the same movie. The villain in this movie is
The teacher.
and that's Sinestro in the Green Lantern, and they have a big battle or whatnot, and it's nonsense,
Wait.
and all these other extra aliens, and they're just, I mean, the whole space cop thing that looks ugly, and the
Yeah.
space cop, that looks really ugly. That looks like a video game.
Yeah.
That is a PlayStation 4 video game.
PlayStation 3.
Yeah, that is bad.
3.
So I'm saying again, I don't think the special effects are very that good. Like the planet looks
Ronan.
good, but
Look,
what?
there's Ronan. Right
Oh
there.
yeah,
He's in
Ronan.
this movie too.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say that there it is. So I don't know how hot you guys want to take that, but I think it is like.
I'm
the same.
gonna say this. This is better than Green Lantern.
What? I would put Green Lantern above this.
Nah.
You
Wait,
know why?
You're in the same hot take category as me.
You know why I'd put Green Lantern above this?
I would put it
Green
up.
Lantern's really bad, man.
It is
Chris,
bad.
It's a bad movie.
But I would put it above this because at least Green Lantern's powers is like his imagination, what he could come up with. So
He also has flaws.
yeah, he does have flaws, but it's like what he could come up with. Where her, it's just like I'm just so powerful. Like it's just me. This is all me. Like I could push back a rocket, something light.
The one thing they should have done more in the Green Lantern movie that they never. This is just a side note. That I mean, one day we might do DC movies. We might go back in time and do old content. Who knows? Oh God. Was because Hal Jordan in that movie is supposed to be he's not very creative. I wish they pushed that more because he's supposed to learn to become. Because
you have to be very creative in order to think on the fly. To
right.
Like,
Yeah. And that's what makes them like good lanterns.
But he was very creative in that. He came up
Yeah.
with so many things.
I wish they had a better arc with that.
No, I'm still gonna say it.
You're saying this is better than Green
This
Lantern.
part looks
Yes.
okay. This is the part I was talking about. The space, right among the atmosphere, which is pretty cool. I thought this looked okay.
I mean, they're both trash movies, so it's
No,
like
but-
you're literally arguing which recycling bin is better, like the green bin or the gray the gray bin. It's like they're both trash.
I like the gray bin.
Cream likes this movie more is because he likes Brie Larson. Like,
No, but hold on. With that
part looks pretty cool. She looks pretty sick. There's some of the beam stuff looks cool, but
Yeah.
she's so overpowered.
You know what it is? It's the special.
Look at that!
Okay, I'll give you this. The special effects look good.
She went through the whole ship.
She did that with Thanos.
I know she
too.
didn't even. And Star ship was
Even
bigger.
bigger than that. So that's what I'm saying.
Like she does what? She's like Omni-Man.
Yeah.
She's literally Omni-Man. But at least with Omni-Man, there is a flaw because he's kind of chaotic.
And look, and these guys.
I guess what? I guess who Cream likes. And who
Omni-Man?
agree-
Yeah, because
agree
I know
with
you're...
Omni-Man.
Okay, that's another thing. We can maybe talk about an episode where we talk about the Invincible. We're talking about Invincible. There's a difference.
Omni-Man,
She looks bad. It looks like a PlayStation game.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, what goes on that bad? Pixels? PlayStation?
What?
Box hands?
Wait,
What?
Why you say it looks like a PlayStation?
Oh, no, I just mean like a Sony PlayStation game. Just like a PlayStation game.
wait, do you guys actually like Omni-Man?
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
great character. Cream agrees with Omni-Man.
You like Omni-Man?
Yeah.
I mean, Cream's
like-
corrupt.
Like, okay, because so I see
Cream
Omni-Man,
thinks we should be enslaved.
but when I see Omni-Man, I'm like,
Unless you just did not watch the show.
I did watch the show.
That's what he's telling you. Is like,
Like-
you are meant to be enslaved.
yeah, but he's okay. He's a good character, like
Oh, he's a brilliant
like
character.
written, but like I don't want him to be like he does. I don't look at him as a Goku. I look at him as like a Cell. Like Cell is a good evil
Yes,
character.
yes.
But that's what I'm
Perfection.
saying. Do you like Omni-Man in terms of you want him to win?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I love
Cream,
Omni-Man.
yeah, he would. Yeah, he want. That's what I'm saying. He wants us to be
But
enslaved.
we're not. But
I
we're
want the
not. We're
sun
not
to
gonna.
win.
We're not gonna. We're not gonna go there today.
Yeah,
He
that's what I
literally
was-
called his wife a dog, like a pet.
Yo, listen. We're not going there today.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
We're about
another conversation. Anyway,
We're gonna get canceled.
All right.
any day.
I also listen. I also like Homelander. So like.
Wow.
wait, like Homelander?
What is up with this guy? I'm just now. I don't know the real. Cream.
Wait, like Homelander? Like you actually root for him?
No, I wouldn't say root. That's a strong.
That's
That's
what
a
I'm
strong
saying.
word.
No,
I
I
wouldn't-
mean that's okay.
I don't root for
I
him.
mean that's okay. You can like Homelander. I like Homelander.
Like, I like him as I like him.
Yeah,
as
he's a great character.
Yeah, he's a
But
good
but
character.
if you're but that's different. You
No, I don't-
Yeah,
no, I'm not rooting
yes,
for him,
you
no.
root for Omni-Man. You don't root for Homelander.
No.
I mean they're both corrupt, but okay, fair enough. All
Fun
right.
fact: I watched both of those shows around the same time.
Same.
And I was like, yo, like I have a yo.
Homelander's amazing.
Homelander's so
He's
funny.
probably one of the best characters ever.
I almost want to read the comic books for Invincible, but I'm just like.
Oh, trust me,
It's too much.
I
yeah.
actually,
I was like, nah.
a lot.
I actually read the well, on YouTube. I saw the history of Omni-Man, and he's like, if this show is gonna do some stuff.
Oh, no! Shut up! Stop talking.
Yes, no spoilers.
Yeah.
No,
when,
no,
when,
I'm not-
when,
no,
when
I'm not
Invincible,
spoiling.
nope, quiet. Because when Invincible came out the show, and then I found out after, I was like, whoa, this comic book series goes on for so long, and there's so much of it. I actually have never Googled anything Invincible
'cause you don't wanna get spoilers,
because I
right?
know there's so much content out there.
Oh, there's so mu-
because I don't want to know.
I'm not gonna. I promise I will not say anything, but I'm gonna say this.
I will mute your mic. Keep
I'm
going.
just gonna say it's very interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna say.
sure.
And
Of course it is.
And I
It's the
can't
guy
wait.
who created
It's kind-
Walking Dead.
And I can't wait to see all that stuff animated. Let's put it that way.
So you have looked at this stuff in the future, man. How do you live?
No,
your life?
just the
I know.
just the history of Omni-Man.
Did he lose his eye here?
Then we got the scratch. No, I think it was previously, but it was like this movie. It's not a forgettable movie. I remember everything aspect about it. It was just because it was so bad.
It's not that. See, that's the thing. Like
You keep saying, Cream, that it's not that
It's
bad.
'cause
And
it-
when we checked your Disney Plus, you only watched half.
Exactly. You didn't even finish it.
I got busy.
But okay, okay. Hold on. Now this is interesting.
Okay.
This is interesting. This is where Cream loses all credibility.
Oh.
What is better, this or Eternals?
Oh, yeah, for movies you don't finish.
Hold on. To be fair,
Oh,
I've watched this fully already.
But you're
Wha-
saying.
oh, yeah,
so,
Cream has
so
not
that's
watched
what I'm
it.
saying. So basically,
Yo,
what
the
you're
Skrulls
saying.
look so bad. They look like bad Namekians.
They do. It does look like Namekians.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they
It's
look
the same
like.
designer.
Oh, for
Is
real?
it?
It's the same. I think it is. Yeah, it's the same person that created Piccolo in the Dragon Ball Evolution movie.
Oh, nice.
That's why they look this way. That's why I do not like how they look. This is not a good version of the Skrulls.
I need to see how they look on the comic books. I thought that's how they looked.
Nah.
They look.
Cause it's similar.
Similar?
Like it's kind of like this.
So
But,
I'm
like-
hoping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fingers crossed that when they do the Secret Invasion show.
I thought it was called Secret Wars. No,
Secret Invasion. Secret
Okay.
Wars is a completely different thing. When they do the Secret Invasion show, I hope they like come back and do. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, but what I was
Cream.
gonna say
Yeah.
about the thing. So basically, what you're saying by not finishing Eternals is that you like this movie better than Eternals because you actually watched this from start to end. But Eternals, you're like, oh, I can't.
Wait, sorry. Once again, you saw this in theaters?
That's all I'm saying. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
waste.
Oh, yeah, that
different.
is-
So
I'm not
it's not like he's
waste-
gonna leave halfway during the movie. So
But
that's
that,
different.
that brings another point that like there are certain movies that you can't watch unless you're in the theaters, where because you paid money. But if it's a free movie, So you're saying like if you never saw this movie in theaters and you had a chance to watch it, you probably wouldn't watch it because
This movie?
You didn't even finish Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and you're not gonna tell me that this is better than Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
This is way better than Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Okay, we can end this podcast right here. We could
Wait, what?
I've been stretching. I've been sneaking with Chris. I've been messing with
Oh
Chris.
my god.
Oh man.
Okay, I don't know. Final
Yeah.
thoughts. I feel like we did talk about the movie. I know we did.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did.
Okay.
Well, we talked about the character. There's not really, honestly,
Yeah,
there's
there's
not
not
that
much
much
plot.
that really.
Oh.
All you could do is really talk about her.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I don't care about. This is me personally. I think it's just boring. So, yeah, it's cool. Put a whole bunch of '90s things to remind me of growing
Oh,
up
so you
in
don't
the
like?
90s.
Yeah, you don't
But
like. They overdid it. You
They
feel.
overdid it.
I kind of forgot about that part.
Like, because I remember when they were first promoting this movie, they showed Blockbuster, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh shit, yo, that Blockbuster!" I remember Blockbuster,
And Street
but
Fighter
then,
and all that
but
other
then
stuff.
there's like so much other stuff in it that they're trying, they forcefully put it in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
I rather have, if you're ever gonna do stuff like that, just put it in the background.
Yeah, have the 9/11 building just in the background. You know.
Yeah, or just put like random things. Be like, have someone. If someone showed me a laptop, not a laptop. I guess I'm trying to think of another example. If someone had a bunch of CDs and then they're showing you music, I just want to know like off to the side it has like an album from the '90s. I was like, oh shit, there it is, or like the Fresh Prince or something. But don't put Fresh Prince in my face. Just keep Fresh Prince off to the side.
Like what they did with the Street Fighter machine. I think. When
Yeah,
they
that
did
was good. That was good. That was good.
That was good.
Because I'd be like, oh shit, Street Fighter. Yeah, keep it low key. Keep it low key.
And he kept that cat. Did that cat show up?
Oh
in
yeah,
any other
Coulson.
movies?
Is that Coulson?
Yeah, it's Coulson.
Ah, my
Look how
boy.
They did the de-aging thing on him too. He just looks smooth.
Yeah.
You know what it's like? They
Coulson
turned
looks
up
like a
the-
video game. He looks like a video game. Oh,
What's
he
the-
looks bad.
What's the thing? The clarity on Photoshop?
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
turned it up.
I don't like it. I think the de-aging is
Yeah.
weird, but anyway.
Sometimes it looks good, and sometimes you know what it is about these movies too. Like the more you watch it, the more like you can see the budget start to lack. It's like later on, it's like, yo, you guys had it looking so nice in the beginning. Like you spent
Because
all the
put it
money.
this way, you got, everyone got to this point, so it's like, oh, you might as well just
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Black Panther. Remember Black Panther in the
Yeah.
beginning, everything looked so nice, and then by the time they got to the train scene, it was a wrap.
So he's like higher up now in Shield, or he's getting higher up? Is that
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, because before he was just like a cop or something like that.
Isn't he having his own show? Or
Nick Fury?
oh no, never mind. He's just the main character in Secret Invasion.
All right, so yeah, well, can you do me a favor? Can you fast forward to the end credit scene? Because I want to know what the hell. Because this is when he's the Protective Initiative.
It's the Avengers
And it's the
Initiative.
so he eventually names it to the Avengers.
Protect. Sorry, is this credits here?
But as you do that, we're giving our final thoughts, right?
Yeah. All right.
So-
Well, first final thoughts. Cream. Wait. We'll let Cream go last because he actually somewhat likes
Likes
this movie. Yeah.
And he's gonna have to justify that.
True. Chris, what do you say?
So yeah, this movie was just from the beginning. She was an unlikable character, and then if you can't make me like the character, there's nothing redeeming about the movie because all these movies are about story and they're about character.
Yeah.
Right. So from the jump, it's just like, oh, is she ever gonna is she gonna stay cocky the whole time? Is she just gonna be like, oh, I'm better than you? Because even when she shows up and she's talking to Nick Fury, she's acting like, oh, I'm stronger than you. I don't need to talk to you. You're nobody or whatever. And it's just like, yo, is this supposed to make me like her more?
Mhm.
It's like they wanted to make like a strong female character, but I feel like you could make a strong female character without putting the male characters down, and because like. By making a strong female character and then saying, oh, in order for us to show you that she's strong, we have to make the other guys like lesser than.
And then there's Gamora, who's perfectly great.
Exactly.
And everyone's awesome.
Exactly.
Gamora is a badass, and everyone's great. Guardians of the Galaxy is still. Anyway, sorry, continue.
But that's what I mean. It's like they almost dumb down everybody else so that she can
That's
shine
sick.
more bright. Oh yeah, the end credits.
Yeah, the end credits.
I can't lie, in every
Yeah.
Marvel movie,
Yeah.
the
It's
end
not-
credit thing is fire.
This the end credits looks wicked.
It's like they
Like
spent
the
most of the
particles.
budget on
Yeah,
the end
this looks like hours and hours of rendering.
Listen, this is where all the budget went. End credit scene.
Anything else, Chris?
Nah, but that's pretty much it. It's just like one of those movies. Once the character is not likable, there's no way the movie's gonna be good. It's just like movies are built on story and character, right? If the character is bad, then the story is gonna be bad.
I'm gonna say same thing. Character, it's not likable. I like the other characters in it. Some of them are fine. I don't even really think. What's Monica Rambeau's mom's name?
I don't remember.
All right, Mrs. Rambeau.
Mrs. Rambo, older
She was
Rambo.
cool. Also, I'm just gonna put this out there. This movie also does the black best friend.
Oh, I didn't even take.
Oh,
Yeah,
we have to go over all the black best friends. Guys, every time we watch it, we're like, oh, another black best friend.
Yeah, where's your black best friend? Do you not
So
have your
you're
black
saying-
best
you said
friend?
Iron Man, Thor,
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. You said Ant-Man?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. But then I kind of pushed back because I said that Wong eventually becomes the best
Eventually.
friend.
But
Yeah.
if Cream, what's the guy's name again? You always remember his name.
Adam Mordo.
Yeah, man always comes in clutch with that. I'll always count Cream. One day, like in the future, if I'm like on my deathbed and for some reason Cream's around, I'm like, yo, Cream. Cream's like, yeah, what's up, Marvin? I'm like, what's that guy's name again? Cream's like, Adam Mordo. I'm like, you did it again.
But here's the funny part. I remember one time me and Ted were talking, and he's like, "Oh, the girl from this movie." I'm like, "Oh, let's say Blake." I'd be like, "Oh, Blake or whatever," and then he was like, "How do you know?" Like he's like,
That's what Chadwick said?
yeah, no, I'm gonna say a random conversation. Like this, for example.
Because Chadwick is good at that. Like, he's
No,
the
no,
type of
no.
person that we call up to be like, yo,
No, but no, there's
who's
some
this
movies,
girl?
but some people he doesn't remember. Like, well, I remember. But
so
I'm
you
only.
guys-
But
you guys
here's the
have-
joke part.
Split it off
No,
into
but
one,
okay,
into
not
two
necessarily.
teams.
I'm more like that with female characters.
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you know.
Cream,
me.
look at your chair. I told you.
Nick
Oh,
Fury.
it's my chair.
Yeah, I told you. It's like a famous. It's
feel
like
like I ha-
a famous office
I also
chair.
have that chair.
Yeah,
The
it's
office
famous.
chair,
yeah.
But
They're
yeah.
not cheap, man. Cream, you know that chair you have?
Yeah.
Like
Like I told you,
$300, yeah.
you know your entire computer
Yeah.
and like monitors and stuff. Your chair costs more. Your chair actually costs more than probably your whole computer setup. It's very expensive. They're very expensive
Can you
because they're like
imagine, yo?
office chairs. They go over a K sometime.
What is he coughing out here? Oh, the Tesseract.
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
swallowed.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he
He
did swallow
swallowed
the
it, yeah.
Tesseract. Okay.
There's
Yeah,
his
the Tesseract
post-credit.
had a sordid history. So Cream's final take now.
Yeah.
Why do you like this movie better than Eternals, Guardians of the Galaxy?
I was joking about the Guardians of the Galaxy one.
To this day, you haven't finished watching Guardians of the Galaxy, so that
Yeah. Cream.
and you.
That means you put Guardians the same place as Eternals, which really makes me sad.
But-
Because Guardians is a really Guardians of the
good.
Galaxy 2.
I watch that, and I don't watch movies over and over again. That movie I watched more than once.
It really shows up on sometimes a sequel can be so much like I know we've changed our ways where sequels have slowly become better movies now because back in the day sometimes sequels were garbage, but now it's like yo Guardians represent.
Yeah, man.
All right, Cream, sorry.
Okay, but no, honestly, in terms of
Hotness. Because I feel like that's where we're going.
I mean that's what Cream is in this. Cream is that guy in this group.
Yeah.
It's okay. Keep that running.
No,
Don't
okay.
ever change your ways.
okay, no, but the thing is, okay, it's not
'Cause
about
his favorite movie is probably Black Widow.
your chill. I enjoy Black Widow though; it was a fine movie.
I mean, Cream's favorite things is Black Widow, and he loves Hawkeye, and I think I know why.
They're-
Anyway,
they're
sorry. Oh, and
fine-
WandaVision.
They're all fine things.
Yeah, they
They're
did.
all
Yeah,
fine
they did. Yeah,
things.
fine thing.
Anyway, no, can I get my thoughts out?
I'll gal them. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Alright, let Cream finish his thought.
Okay, no, but for real though, to me the movie was fine.
What is
You have to go
fine?
into
Okay,
detail.
I
You have to go into
am.
detail of
Okay,
what
let's
is
put it this
fine.
way. For me, it's fine
Wait,
because
wait, before you. What is the Cream meter? Like, what is fine? Where's,
gonna tell
where's
you.
fine in,
I'm
the,
gonna
in, the, in
tell
the
you.
grand scale of things?
okay,
I feel like fine is describing her body, but anyway. let's,
Yeah, I know, right? That's just how
yo,
Cream
guys,
is.
can you just let me talk?
Sorry.
please?
Yeah, we just keep talking.
You just keep roasting me, guys. Like, yo, okay.
I'll
Honestly,
be quiet.
in the grand scheme of things, for me, as a movie, I know this is gonna be a hard take, but if the movie doesn't like bore me, let's put it that way. I think of the movie as fine. Let's put it that way. Like,
Wait, you think Ant-Man the Wasp and Captain Marvel? Don't you think they're both fine then? So you think they're equally fine?
yeah, they're both equally like.
Even though I think those movies are so different.
Okay, no. Ant-Man the Wasp.
It's so entertaining.
No, exactly.
It's paced well.
Exactly. I like that better.
Oh, okay.
Than Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's a fun movie or whatever, right? And I don't really take, like I said, there's no urgency in Ant-Man the Wasp. It's just a fun movie that's there. Okay, but Captain Marvel, I am gonna put in the same category as they made this movie to be a filler because she has to be an Endgame, right?
I know that, but I'm just saying it was a bad way to introduce a very pivotal character.
Oh, I know, I understand. No, I'm not saying.
No, well, yeah, Chris is just saying it's just badly done.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
but
a
what
great character.
but
Like, she
to-
could be.
But
Oh, yeah.
like I said, this movie entertained me, and I don't think I gotten bored watching this movie.
I think
Okay?
any character.
I have
can
never
do-
gotten bored watching this movie.
I got
but-
frustrated. I didn't get bored. I got frustrated. Is that different?
Yeah, that's very different.
Wait. Oh.
Because like, okay, you're saying you like when you watched
I got
Eternals,
bored. I got bored.
You got bored.
Eternals and that are like the same to me. Where I got bored.
You got bored.
I don't get frustrated with this one. I'll try to figure out another movie where I get frustrated. Continue.
Okay, so
Okay.
you got bored with Eternals.
Oh, I got bored
Yeah.
with Eternals and Thor: The Dark World.
Thor: The Dark
I
World.
got so bored. Like honestly,
Thor: Dark World is boring.
I can't lie to you. Like in the movie theater,
Mm.
when I know we all watched it together. In the movie theater, I remember pulling out my phone, looking at the time, and I actually
in Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah, dog. I remember actually legit being bored.
Yeah.
That's why. I would go back to watching Miss Captain Marvel. I would watch that 10 times
Wow.
before I watched Thor: The Dark World once.
Well, see, okay, the thing is, I think because I wasn't bored with Captain Marvel, but I was watching it to the point where I was noticing what was going on. Cause you'd say like when you watched it, and remember I pointed out some stuff. You're like, oh, I didn't really feel that, and I'm like, it's like, yeah, like why is this girl doing that or whatever? And so you weren't paying attention to the stuff that I was paying attention to. So that's why it's a different experience for me, and that's why I remember every scene. But you said you didn't really remember that movie that well.
But like I didn't remember it that well. But let's put it this way: while I don't remember it that well, there's little bits in here and there that I do remember. But Thor: The Dark World, legit, I remember nothing.
I remember nothing from Thor: The Dark World.
I will
And the
also
same
say-
way with the Eternals, even though I didn't finish the Eternals, right? I don't even remember what I watched.
But that's the thing about Eternals. Why I actually liked it. It's because
Space magic.
Not well, yes, it's space. It's one of the space movies. I like the space movies, but it's the fact that like I like the fact that I want to know more about the
What's that
Celestials.
sound?
What?
Oh, I'm hearing
Oh,
that.
so launch room.
it might be me, Jordan. 'Cause I was like
No, that's not that. It was like a drumming.
Yeah, no, it's the
Is it,
launch
I'm doing this.
That's it.
You sure?
Yeah, stop it.
well,
It is. Is it because it's shaking? It's shaking that. What's shaking
Oh,
the
there's a
mic?
cord. Yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing.
I was just
It's a
checking.
good thing you guys listened.
I was like, where's that drumming coming from?
So-
It's like,
What was I gonna say? Like Eternals. Why I like it? Because I want to know more about the Celestials. I want to know more about Thanos. I guess you guys you never saw it,
what?
but in the end, because you guys are probably not gonna watch it. But
What?
in the ending credits of Eternals,
I
they
see
show,
Eternals. Eros.
Yeah, Thanos' brother.
Yeah.
Like I care more
The
about.
handsome one.
Yeah. And he's an Eternal, which means he's like a robot that was made by Celestials.
Man, when we talk about Eternals one day, you're gonna hate what I have to say.
Hey, I'm ready.
Because as much as I dislike that movie, everything you're saying I actually still dislike.
No, but the thing about Eternals, it's not like I'm neutral about it. I
Yeah.
watched it and I was just like, it's an okay movie. Like some people put it on the level of it's unwatchable, and as you said, it's
No,
boring.
I don't think it's unwatchable.
Well,
I think
Cream
people
never
can
finished it, so it's unwatchable for him.
Yeah.
And-
But I put it on the level where I watched it and I'm like, huh? If they made an Eternals 2, I wouldn't mind watching it.
I think they are. Are they?
Most likely.
Yeah.
But my point is, like,
I'll tell you what.
that's why
I wouldn't watch a Black Widow 2,
Yeah, I wouldn't watch Black Widow too. Okay. Black Widow
but Cream
is
would.
to me different. Black
But
Widow.
it wouldn't be with Scarlett Johansson.
No,
though.
but you would watch it because it's Black
be,
Widow though.
No, like
Yeah, because it'd be Florence Pugh.
it'd be Florence Pugh, which I find her as a character.
She's amazing.
She's very she's likable, she's funny and everything. That's exactly why I would.
No, but
watch
I'm
it.
just saying I didn't like Black Widow 1, so I wouldn't watch 2.
So okay, hold on. So, but here's the thing though. Like for me, the first Avenger, I find that movie boring. I do
like
not
that
like.
movie.
I do not like that movie
Yeah.
as much. But it gave me hope for the second one, which I like more.
I hate
You
that movie.
love
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
You love the second one.
I
see where-
think
I see
I
where we're
think
going
Age
here.
of
I see where we're
I
going
think
with
Age
this.
of Ultron is boring. I like the first Avenger movie. The first Avengers, movie. I think that movie's done well. This movie I put on before bed because I can fall asleep to.
Oh, interesting.
There's a couple of scenes in that movie that is okay. That's fine. Like, okay, if I'm laying in bed, I'm like, I'm gonna put on Age of Ultron. I'm gonna like doze off.
Yeah, don't even.
And I'm like,
pay
let's say,
attention.
my eyes are closed and I'm like really like laid back. But that sequence where they're like lifting the hammer, I'll be like,
That's-
I'll get them like, oh yeah, it's a good
that's part
bit.
of the scene.
And then I'm like, I go back to sleep. And then maybe like something later on with like Ultron or something. Anyway, that to me is like the boring category of movies. Eternals is just like that. There's some scenes that if I had to put that movie, I've only seen it once. If I put it on, let's say if I want to put that on before bed, I'll like lay down, my eyes are closed, whatever. And there's something sick that I want to say, like, oh yeah, that part not bad. But then I'm
Well,
like,
I wouldn't watch Eternals twice. I watched it once and then I'm good.
yeah.
It's one of those movies like the characters weren't that interesting to me where I'm like, oh, I want to really break down the cycle of what was going on in this scene. It's like I watched it and I was like, oh, because you know why I like it though? Because they talked about the Celestials. And I care about that. Like every time when he went and talked to, when the girl did that thing in her forehead and talked to the big whatever, I'm like, oh, this is setting up for like the more important like Galactus and all these other guys, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I like that movie. But I wouldn't watch it twice.
Isn't the girl that plays Taskmaster like the same girl that's Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp?
No, they're two different.
The two different.
The girl from Ant-Man The Wasp is hotter than the girl.
Taskmaster doesn't even make any sense because at one point it's clearly a guy, and then when she takes out the helmet, you see her body shrink. So they're like, oh.
Oh yeah, because it's like a different stuff.
But when we get to that movie, I would have some stuff to say about that.
I fell
movie.
asleep during it.
How are we gonna do that movie?
What do you mean?
Because that movie was technically supposed to be a part of Phase 3.
No,
We'll do like a separate.
Because it's not Phase 4.
We'll do like.
It got delayed.
Obviously, we'll eventually do Shang-Chi and those ones too. So
So you're saying that Black Widow is a part of the Phase 4?
Well, no, we're not gonna do this in like in order. We'll just kind of do it from based on order they came out now.
Oh,
after
okay.
that. Yeah.
All right, no problem.
Okay, but like I was saying, yeah, like I said, this movie is just fine to me. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it. I'm not gonna say
Would
that.
you watch it again?
I would watch it again, but like, it's not on top. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much other movies I would watch well before it.
But you'd watch it again. But would you watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 a first time? That's my issue with this whole thing. You would watch.
Do you not understand who I am as a person? I'm very different.
But I'm saying this Captain Marvel has nothing to me where it's like, oh, I'd watch it again and then feel like I got something out of it. I would much rather watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Like if I was you, I would much rather watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 the first time, right? Rather than watch a movie that I know is mid. Then watch a movie that's like up there. People say it's a good movie.
But the thing is about Captain Marvel, right? Even the second time that I started to watch it, I already got halfway. I was doing something as I was.
Oh, so you weren't really paying attention. You weren't really engaged.
Yeah, I wasn't like engaged. Like, but Guardians of the Galaxy, there's certain movies like I know I'm gonna want to sit down and just focus on. Like, Avengers is one of those movies. Black Panthers is one of those movies and everything.
But to me, that doesn't mean it's a good movie. If there's a movie that I can play in the background, but I'm not really paying attention to it, it's just there as like filler, that doesn't mean I like it.
No, but the thing is, I would much rather do that with Captain Marvel. Like, I would not put Eternals on the side screen. I just, like, at that point, if I was to do that.
Oh, okay. I think I understand what you're saying. Eternals is boring. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But Captain Marvel is, you can almost look at it and then you'd see something wicked and you're like, oh, that was whatever. But because you don't care about none of the characters in Eternals, don't care about none of the plot, you don't even want to watch it in the background. Whereas Captain Marvel, it's like you kind of care about, like, you know, Carol Danvers and like that universe and Nick Fury. So you're like, okay, I'll have it playing in the background, and if I look at it, I might see something interesting. I'm like, oh,
yeah, something I haven't seen before.
Yeah, okay,
whatever.
I understand that. Okay, now I understand that. Okay, that makes sense.
Like, let's put it this way: Captain Marvel does not hurt anything for me. Rather than Eternals and Thor: The Dark World, it hurts me to watch them.
But you never even finished Eternals, so I don't even know if that makes sense. You said you finished Thor: The Dark World.
Okay, I saw it in theaters.
You should still finish Eternals.
Yeah, like I feel like
I told you. I told Cream when I first saw it, I wasn't a big fan of it. And I told him to watch it, and he started it like the following day. You should still finish it though. I recommend it.
Did you like Shang-Chi?
I didn't like Shang-Chi. See, that's the thing. I watched Shang-Chi, sat down, I watched the whole thing.
I thought Shang-Chi was fun.
It was a good
fun movie.
It's a fun movie.
Because it felt like a kung fu movie. It's like a classic kung fu movie.
I would put Shang-Chi.
There's things I don't like, but
yeah, I'll put Shang-Chi in the same vein as Ant-Man The Wasp.
Oh,
Very fun movie.
It's fun. It's fun. It's entertaining.
You know the funny thing is, I rate a movie like a movie that I really, really like is whether or not I'd watch it again, and then I'd watch like Guardians of the Galaxy and Infinity Wars and stuff like that, right? So when you guys are saying, "Oh, Shang-Chi is fun," I'm like, "Yeah, but I wouldn't watch it again. I'd watch it once, and I'd be like, okay, I'm done with that. Like, you know, I'll put it aside."
I can see the difference.
Yeah.
Because to be honest,
more
watch this. Because if I have to use an example here, when it comes to Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2, I've watched Iron Man 2 way more than Iron Man 1. but I know Iron Man 1 is better than Iron Man 2. I find Iron Man 2 more fun. It's an enjoyable movie. Something about it is like a fun, chill time. But I know Iron Man 1 is a good movie. Like,
but Iron Man 1
stands alone as just solid.
But Iron Man 1, I would say, it's more of a serious movie. You have to
Maybe
sit
that's
down.
why. Yeah. Maybe that's the thing, because this I don't have to pay so much
to pay
attention to,
yeah.
because it's kind of for the laughs. But all right, so because this one is not also just about Captain Marvel and Ant-Man. This was more so like a final send off to our Marvel cinema like phases before we go into like the final 2 big pictures. So I want to finally get this one thing out of the way. Top 3 Marvel movies, and then 1 honorable mention. So I know I think I said this earlier. So I've given you guys however long this episode is to think about it.
I didn't even know about this.
Yeah, I know. Put you on.
And maybe we should rate it from 3 all the way down to 1. So your third, and then your second, then your first.
Okay.
Build some anticipation.
Okay. So Cream, I'll give Cream. I won't let Cream go first. Chris, because I know you probably have them in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Chris, what is your?
Are we going 3, 3, 3, then 2, 2, 2, and then 1, 1,
No,
1?
that's
or?
too confusing. Yeah,
No,
just say your whole list and then
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and then you give your honorable mention.
and give your honorable mention. Chris, what is your top 3? 3, 2, 1, and
Hold
then
on.
your-
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I don't know. Are we talking about even
Oh,
movies
don't
that came
no,
out
no, no.
recently, or
Don't
just up to
include.
this
No,
point?
just
no,
phases
no.
1, 2, 3.
Everything we've talked about in our podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
geez.
not Endgame.
I would have
Yeah.
said other things.
And Infinity
Of
Yeah.
course. No Way Home will be on there.
So I'm gonna start with the honorable mentions first.
Okay.
Right. So go down for a second. Let me see phase 2 so I remember the name. Okay. So honorable mention.
I hear music. Cool.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's like a jingle. Wait, sorry.
So honorable mention is Ant-Man.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Okay.
Ant-Man, it's like I want to put it on the list, but like the amount of stuff that I rate higher than it, it's not whatever.
Okay.
But it's a fun time.
3.
Right? Now, 3, I would have to put Ragnarok.
Okay. Ragnarok is sitting in a hot 3.
Ragnarok. Oh damn, this is hard. Shoot. Ragnarok is 3. Ragnarok is 3. And then 2 is Doctor Strange.
Oh,
This is
okay.
interesting.
Yeah, this is pretty good. That's what I like about doing this. Yeah.
Is Doctor Strange.
Okay, good old Doctor Strange, because I know you're a big fan.
And 1 is the first Avengers.
What?
Movie. Yep.
Whoa, hold on.
no,
Wait, Captain America?
No, the first Avengers. The first.
Oh, the first Avengers. My bad.
Avengers
Yeah, it's always confusing.
You know the funnier part is, I'm just like, if this man doesn't say Avengers, anybody, I knew. I'm like, if it was his third or his second, I knew it was gonna be his first. I
Yeah.
knew it. I knew it.
The first First of all, I'm always angry. That moment has not been stopped. I think the only time it was kind of topped was in Infinity War when Thor came down with the axe, and then he's like,
Give me Thanos.
And then the second time in Endgame where he grabbed both the axe
Hey,
and
you're
both
spoiling.
Mjolnir.
You're spoiling. You're spoiling content.
I'm just saying.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying.
All right. Do you want me to go next?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Did you say Doctor Strange?
He said Doctor Strange. He said
Doctor
Doctor
Strange
Strange.
number 2.
Oh.
So you want to just do a quick run through? Honorable mention, it was Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, right? And then actually
3 was Doctor Strange. I mean, 3 was Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Right. Yep. Then 2 you said was Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
And you said number 1 was the original Avengers movie.
Yeah, where they're all
big
together.
team up.
When the first time they teamed up. What was that called? It was called The Avengers? Avengers, wow.
Or The Avengers.
The Avengers.
Okay.
This is hard.
Yeah, it is hard. When I start thinking about it more and more. Okay.
Your honorable mentions, you can start with that. You can throw
Yeah?
anything in there.
Can I talk about
That's
it?
what I would say. Start with your honorable.
All right. My honorable mention in this is Black Panther, actually.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah. Black Panther to me is it's a good movie. It's fun. I like watching it. But I still have my faults with it, obviously. It's not a perfect movie, but it's a good honorable mention because it's finally I got to see I like it. The character's wicked. T'Challa's awesome. Number 3 for me. Oh man, I think I have my first and second. The stress.
I'm actually kind of scared for Mark. I'm like, I wonder if he's gonna surprise me.
Oh man, you know what?
This is your number 3.
Yeah, my number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know what I have to say is because it's the movies I've watched. It has to be the movies I've watched the most. It's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Volume 2? Okay.
Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So you guys might already know what my top 2 is already. But anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. There was I saw a movie in theaters, and then after I saw it like again, and then I think I watched it like 2 months ago, and then I watched it like a couple of days later right after that because I was just like, this movie's just great. It's a fun movie. I think James Gunn really does a good job.
I actually like 1 more than I like 2 now I think about it. I don't know why.
And that's why my number 2 movie is Guardians of the Galaxy.
See, whoa, okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy, and I don't even like Chris Pratt that much, but Guardians of the Galaxy is near perfect. It looks good. The cast is absolutely amazing.
You said you almost cried at that last scene.
Yeah, I get chills. If you do not like any of the main 5, is it 5? Yeah, Rocket, Groot,
5, yeah.
Groot,
Gamora, Drax, Peter Quill.
Yeah.
If you do not like any one of them, I'm very surprised because I don't know what's not likable about any of them. Even like adult Groot, that's just kind of like stupid but like strong, and then even teenage Groot, which is kind of like yeah, and then even little small Groot, which is like you feel bad for him because he's just small.
He gets the most character development.
yeah. Drax is hilarious. Drax is good. Gamora is literally I think Gamora is the strongest woman in the entire galaxy, and then Peter Quill's funny because he's good. Like the things, like the part, like just the like when they're like ratting on him in later movies and stuff, but like they're like, oh, you've gotten fat, and they're like, you're one sandwich away from fat, right? And he's like, I've been working out, and he's trying to like make himself. He does it well. He does it well. And then number 1. Yeah, number 1 because I don't keep something long. It's Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok.
I'm actually in shock.
Thor Ragnarok. I've watched so many times. There's nothing wrong with that movie, in my personal opinion. And the fact that I will say this again because there's a lot of improv in that movie. So if you go back and just watch it, you will laugh because you're like, that's really funny.
You're the one who explained that scene about the I think it was almost comparing it to sex, and at the end where it just explodes.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, yo, you studied that movie when you could notice that.
Yo,
there's things in that movie that's still sick to me. I will again Hulk backbreaking Fenrir on a bridge or in the water is pretty like you don't see that anywhere else.
Yo, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm in shock right now.
Really? What did you wait? So okay, hold on, because before you say your thing here. To me, I wasn't too shocked about Chris's. I think that was dead on.
Dude, that was dead on. That's exactly what I expected.
I was trying to think of anything else like you might have been your list from so far, but I don't think there is any of the movies I can think of that you would like.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh, I thought this one, the first Avenger, because you like.
I liked it, but like compared to how much I like Doctor Strange and then the thing, like those movies when I think about them, Doctor Strange just has endless potential as a franchise.
Yeah.
And then the first Avenger movie. I just remember the feeling that I got in the movie theaters that I don't think any other movie in all of the Marvel movies have given me that feeling.
That camera shot when they all when they all team up,
and then they pan around.
It's still memorable. Nothing really gets up there. Okay, that's my.
Yep, I'm still in shock.
Yeah. Which before we get into what did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you're number 1.
Yeah.
Is there number 1 that got me off guard?
Did I already say it though?
Huh?
Did I say them?
You didn't even say this movie at all.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of so in shock to me. Where was the Winter Soldier?
I know. I like I actually have watched Winter Soldier multiple times, but Winter Soldier over the years hasn't been my it's good.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Those movies kind of lose out to the bigger plot. Because when I think about it, like, okay, Guardians is very, like, central to the story, right?
Yeah.
And then even right now, the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So it still kind of has relevance. But, like, when you think about the old, like, movies like it's Captain America, like, those characters are gone. They're not even in the franchise anymore.
But and also, Winter Soldier, the one I don't know if I talked about this in the episode that we had with it, but Winter Soldier, there's a part in Winter Soldier where it kind of gets boring. I forget. It's after the fight with Bucky on the bridge. There's a part in between leading up to the last one. Sometimes I kind of like drift off. Like maybe I'm watching it, but my brain is elsewhere. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I still like it. Don't get me wrong. It's a sick movie, but
compared to the other movies,
there's no way. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Takes me from the beginning to the end. Also, the soundtrack is so good. Yeah. There's so many things. That's the thing. I'm putting these movies based on like everything is good in it. Like I'm having a fantastic. I can sing along with the movie or whatever, things like that. Anyway, enough of me. Kareem. Honorable mention.
Honorable mention. My first one.
Yes.
I'm gonna agree with Marvin. BP.
Black Panther. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, I was singing the other song. Sorry. Sunflower.
My third favorite. Thor Ragnarok.
Thor
Okay.
Ragnarok. Okay. Okay. All right, it's on the list.
This one you guys are gonna fight me for, but I'm okay with it. You already know
Gross. It's Civil War.
it is Civil War. Like, no one can ever change my mind about
Chadwick's out there being like, "Why the man don't put it as number one?" Chadwick doesn't like this. Chadwick wants to know what is Cream's number one.
All right, we're reading his mind right
Cream,
now.
if you say Age of Ultron, I'll be vexed with you. Anyway, go ahead. What's number one?
Hot take.
This is gonna be a hot take, Chris. What is going on?
I'm just waiting to see the controversy.
I'm putting the controller down. Go for it.
Let's go.
Like, sitting here, I actually had time to think.
Yeah, yeah. And then again, we've done episodes and episodes. We've talked about every movie. It's not like we just like jumped around. We talked about that. We talked about likes and dislikes.
Yo, I think I really do like Captain Marvel, dog.
Okay,
What?
he's doing his Cream thing. He's doing his Cream thing.
This is the last episode.
He's doing his Cream thing.
This is the last episode.
All right, Cream, what's number one?
I just told you.
You're lying.
No, be honest,
you're actually
There's
lying.
no way that Captain Marvel's your number one guy.
Yo, see, dog.
Do you watch movies?
Like I understand you're trying to be edgy and it's like trying to get that like riled up spirit, but no. This is we need to know your number one, and we know for a fact it's not Captain Marvel because you say you play that in the background while you cook. So we know. All right.
Yeah, what's your number one?
What's your number?
Yeah, why are you playing this out? You're doing the Cream thing.
Oh, when he tries to ask for food and he's just
yeah.
like, yo, give me that. Yo, God, no. And then eventually he'll get it and throw it at you here.
Yeah, he's really playing this out because he wants
he's
more.
being full Kareem right now.
Yeah, he's going
This is
full Kareem
100%
mode.
Man, give it this audience. This is what it's like to be
his
friends
cousin.
Exactly. To know Kareem personally. He'll lie, do whatever just to get your hopes up, and you're like, aw. And then later on, when you're like down, he's like, yo, fine, it's this guy. It's just like, yo, just tell us. All right, let's go.
Oh God, I'm crying. This is so funny.
Because the facts are hitting him hard.
Let's see if you guys can guess it. Go.
No,
Yeah.
no, because you're still doing the Cream thing. I'm not guessing.
Avengers.
Oh,
okay.
The first Avengers.
So you felt those goosebumps.
I
too.
felt it too, yo.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm always angry.
Not even just like the whole Avengers on a whole.
It's a
right?
good movie.
It's a great movie.
Also, it's paced very well. There's nothing.
It's been built up from the other movies, so that's why it's like so like.
That movie knows the right time to like dip down a bit when it's like taking a break.
Yeah.
It's like and it's still built.
And the one thing is too, all the characters got to shine.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
And
one thing I can
from
say.
down to Hawkeye,
Black Widow. Everyone had their
everybody.
Everyone showed what they were good at.
And
Yeah,
you
no
know
one ever felt underplayed.
And
Yeah.
you know what else made the movie good? Loki was the villain.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
And Loki's a good villain.
All right, I got
like-
one final thing because so. Oh, did you have anything else you want to say about Avengers or?
No, I agree. Like it was a fantastic movie.
All right, final thing. This is our final one before we wrap this up.
The
okay?
worst Marvel movie. What worst one that we watched so far?
Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yes. What is the worst Marvel movie, Chris?
Oh, I mean, you guys should read my mind on that.
Like, what is the worst movie that if someone's like, yo, I want to watch the Marvel franchise, you're like, all right, watch all these, just don't watch this one. This is the one you don't watch. I don't give a damn. Don't watch it.
Thor:
From
Dark World.
all the three phases?
Yeah.
Thor: Dark World.
That's what you say. Go down.
This is phase 1 here. So
Let
phase
me
2.
see phase 2. You guys are not gonna like me. That you can skip.
Yeah, no, you're just like, you can skip. I don't like it. It's bad. Don't talk to me about
I
it.
like being
You
con-
might get a
I
suplex.
like being controversial too.
Yo, go. If he's gonna say what I think he's gonna say, toss me an item right now.
Winter Soldier.
Oh,
okay.
You can skip
that's
that.
fine. That's fine.
Okay, no,
don't
what?
worry. I don't get. Don't. I don't.
No.
Trust me. It's not Guardians.
No, listen.
That's
listen,
what I'll fight
listen.
you on.
If he said Civil War, I would have laughed.
That's what I
I
thought.
wasn't gonna
That's
say
what I thought you
Civil
were
War. I
gonna
was
say.
gonna say
But
Civil
you know
War.
why you can't say Civil War?
Because Black Panther.
No, it's not that because of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because Spider-Man's amazing in that movie.
It's like, yeah, you need to watch that.
You finally get the first time you see Tom Holland, and you're like, yo, this is good. All right, Kareem, what is the worst Marvel movie?
Thor Dark World.
Thor
Done.
Dark World. I'm gonna say the worst Marvel movie
Iron Man
is. Oh man, damn! Iron Man 3 is pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't
But
like
worse
it.
than
Look at this man.
Bruh.
Why is he
But I like Thor.
Thor the Dark World, but don't think about it as lacking the character. Think about it as a movie as a whole.
Cream.
Did you hold on? You got bored. You got bored with Thor the Dark World. Did you get
Thor
bored
the
with
Dark.
Iron
Hold
Man?
on. I know we're arguing here with this. Thor the Dark World is the only movie out of all the Marvel movies that I use the cream effect.
It's just all right.
No. What is the other cream effect?
Natalie Portman.
If because Cream has an effect. If Cream has an effect card,
depending on how hot the girl is, the movie rating goes up.
And I do not do that. That is not who I am.
I am starting to realize that yeah.
That is not my. Chris, you're his cousin.
Yeah, but I didn't think it applied to movies. I knew it applied to everything.
It applies to everything.
No, wait, chill, guys, chill.
So I'm using this because, yeah, it's because she's still in the movie and she's fairly important. She's fairly important.
Listen,
in it, so.
I like Natalie Portman too. Of course I do.
Cream,
okay,
I know.
That does not. That's how this goes to show.
No, I'm just
I found the movie.
I know, but I'm just using the Cream logic because you can apply. This applies to many other of the movies here that we're not going to go into a list that you probably be like, it's fine because this girl's hot.
No, okay, that's not my. You guys are making me sound so shallow.
Ready now? Watch this. Captain Marvel, why do you like it? The first thing he said, the girl is fine, right? And I'm like,
that's not what I'm talking about.
This is so funny.
But I wasn't even talking about Brie Larson though.
Okay, next movie, Black Widow. I like the other girl, so I'd watch it again.
No, hold on. You guys are making me sound so shallow.
Okay, all right, hold on.
No. For real though. That's not how.
Cream's sitting up now.
Yeah,
he's now put down one leg. I'm trying to see how much. We're trying to see if we can get the other leg down.
No. I'm actually getting hot. Because you guys are making me sound so shallow.
Yo, we gotta go off in this episode with a bang. Keep going. Yeah.
It's not even. I'm not shallow, but like these characters, right? For example, Black Widow. That character, what's your name, Marvin? Help me.
Florence Pugh.
Yeah. She's a fun, likable character. Yeah, she's attractive. I'm not saying that hurts the movie, right? It doesn't make. I'm not saying it makes the movie better, right? But I like her chemistry in the movie, which made her acting made the movie better for me.
Do you realize that Cream has never, ever talked about highly of Gamora because she's green?
Oh my god!
Telling you, we're onto something. We're gonna figure this out.
We're Sherlock. We're doing the Sherlock and Watson.
Exactly. There's something.
Because
going
Cream,
on.
watch this. All the things we talked about. Cream won't ever mention Nebula or Gamora because they're green and they're blue.
They're not humans.
They don't look. They don't have that. They don't. Oh, he's giving me a look. He's giving me such a vexing.
But I will say
the look back and forward was nasty.
You know what I do that? I don't do that with most movies, but I did that with WandaVision. I was like, WandaVision was okay, but I liked, wasn't it, Monica Rambeau. I'm like, oh, she's attractive.
Yeah.
I feel like watching the second Captain Marvel movie. It's simply because of her.
Monica
so I can understand where
Rambeau.
she's coming
You're using the Cream effect.
Yeah, it's okay to be like, yo, that girl is attractive. That girl is attractive.
Cream,
so now
it's fine.
It's
totally
fine.
normal.
It's totally
Nothing's
normal.
wrong with
You're
that.
Human.
No.
Yes.
No.
You can have an attraction.
No. Legit. What you guys are saying, honestly, what it sounds like is like, oh. Cream's only watching this movie. Legit, only reason.
People do this. It's totally fine.
No, but that's not the reason for watching it.
Are there any attractive people in Eternals?
Me? Yeah, Angelina Jolie's attractive. She is she not?
I mean, Cream likes Angelina Jolie, likes Makari.
Like Angelina's like 60. I'm talking about like people where you're like, oh, that like
Yeah, but
this,
Kareem never finished Eternals. It doesn't count.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no attractive people to Kareem. So I'm wondering if there was a girl that was attractive, like okay, in Black
Okay,
Widow.
so what you're saying now is I watched Spider-Man
'Cause
strictly
Zendaya?
for Zendaya.
No,
Is that
no,
what
no,
you're
no, no,
telling
no,
me?
no, 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 no.
But you watched it
no.
for Gwen Stacy. You
No,
literally
hold on,
said
hold on.
that. You literally said that. You literally said that in the other thing.
Wait,
You're
hold on,
like,
wait,
yo.
hold on. No, okay, what? Oh man, this. How long is this episode?
It's almost like 2 hours, more than 2 hours. We just hit it.
Okay, so
I'm like so annoyed right now.
no,
So
it's
vexed.
because wait, hold on.
Yo, the truth
Hold
hurts.
on.
What could I say?
Hold on, huh?
That's not the reason why I watch movies.
Hold
Let
on.
the audience decide.
Wait. When it comes to the more recent trilogy of the Spider-Man movies, that doesn't apply because Kareem loves Spider-Man. He's
Yeah.
a Spider-Man fan.
Yeah.
Kareem puts Spider-Man at the top. That is his superhero. But when it came to the Amazing Spider-Man movies,
Yeah.
Kareem knew that they were bad.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Kareem and I had a discussion back in the early in the summer when I told him that I don't hate the movies as much as the public hates the movies. I
Yeah.
think they're fine.
And I went back and watched
And he
them.
went back and watched them. But when Kareem and I talked about them, he only really talked about Emma Stone.
Yep.
No, because
Because Kareem
and
also
audience-
likes Gwen Stacy.
And audience, if you listen, because I've been listening to the episodes as you uploaded them.
Oh, yeah,
there
sure.
is one where we're like, we didn't know what was going on. I don't even think we saw the trailer, but we knew that Spider-Man was coming out, and we're talking about it. We're like, oh yeah, it looks pretty good. Kareem leans into the mic. He goes, Emma Stone, and then that's all he says. And I'm just like,
also, in a future, I'm gonna use the future vision here, as if something might have happened that maybe is gonna happen later. But we have a discussion based on a movie, and Kareem wishes that the only way he would make the movie better is if someone shows up in the movie.
because of the relationship, though. That's why I said it. I didn't know this.
but our whole thing is that it's okay.
No.
A movie
You legit
because
say-
you find a girl
damn
and
it!
they're attractive.
Damn
I
it.
think that's okay.
No, we're losing here because the leg is back up.
No. Civil War.
Oh, the legs are down.
No. Civil War. No. For me. Yo, out business, yo. The Civil War, yo. Civil War.
No, but no. Hold
I
on, Kareem.
watched it because the whole thing.
Kareem,
Iron
we're
Man.
not
I
saying.
watched the whole thing. Iron Man 2.
No, we're not
like,
saying. We're not saying it is your only source of rating
I'm
system.
saying that-
That's what it sounds like.
No,
you
no,
guys
I'm saying that if
No,
there's a hot girl in
no.
the movie, you bump it up a couple extra points. Is that not fair to say?
That's not what we're saying.
No, I don't bump it up any extra points at all. I will not do that. I won't lie. Stop giving me that look.
I love the.
What do I talk?
The
What do I
passion.
talk? Yo, I'm getting so hot.
Why are you getting so vexed?
You guys are annoying me.
Pin
guys.
that to your shirt?
No.
Oh, I thought you pinned some. I thought you actually did. I was like, that's pretty
like, this is
cool.
serious
Yeah.
stuff.
He's like, I'm putting the cable
Flipped.
on my body.
Yo, dog. Like,
Where's that cable?
I understand that you guys think
What?
I'm a little bit.
What?
Thirsty.
Fine, let's go with that.
Yeah, that is the actual term. That is
Yeah.
makes sense.
But I'm not as thirsty as what you guys think. Like, I'm not going out of my way
I'm not saying you're going out of your way.
to like a movie or say this movie is fantastic because this girl is super hot.
Okay,
Or whatever
no,
like
that's not
that,
what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that if you saw a movie and then there was an unattractive girl in it where you didn't find attractive, but the movie was bad, you'd be like, I don't really care. Like, because you were saying, like, what was the movie? Ant-Man and Wasp, right? You say, like, Paul Rudd's girl. It was like, okay, it's whatever. The other girl, the black girl, it's like, okay, she's whatever, right? But there's a movie that's just slightly better, but there's an attractive girl. I feel like, it was a good movie. I feel like that does weigh into your rating of a movie.
That's why I think Captain Marvel is higher in the list for you because you. It's not like I don't I have nothing against Brie Larson. It's just you like her more than I do. You
Yeah, but-
like Brie Larson a lot,
Yeah,
and that's
but-
fine. You
That's
can
what I'm
like.
saying, there's nothing
nothing's
wrong
with
with that.
No, I agree. I'm not saying anything, but this is the take this thing.
Yeah.
I like Natalie Portman more than Brie Larson, right?
Yes.
But with that being said, that would bump Thor: The Dark World a bit higher. But I still find Thor: The
I'm
Dark
just saying
World boring.
I'm using the cream effect from my own personal game to put Thor: The Dark World is not as as if I hated it.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Out of all three shows that came on Disney Plus, you have Hawkeye,
I know
WandaVision,
I know the
and
answer to this
Captain
already.
Winter Soldier and
No,
whatever,
you
Falcon
can't.
and Winter Soldier.
You're backing into
No,
a
no,
corner
no,
because
hold
you
on,
know the
no,
answer.
hold on. Do that Joker laugh. Out of all three of those movies,
Here we go.
which one, and Loki, let's throw Loki in there. Out of all four of those shows, which one do you like the most?
This is unfair.
No, that's all I'm saying.
Because-
That's all I'm saying. Because I feel like this is something that you
hold on,
want to
listen.
deny, but I feel like if you
No,
just
I'm not
accept
gonna.
that it is
No,
a-
listen. I like WandaVision the most. Okay, I'm gonna say it, but not because Wanda's attractive or anything.
No, oh, I thought you were gonna put Hawkeye above all of them.
No, I like WandaVision the best.
See, okay, then I'll give you that. Because if you said that Hawkeye was better than Loki, better than WandaVision,
Oh, but here's
and then
here's the joke part though.
What?
Hawkeye's second for me.
No, but I'm just saying, like, okay, I know that you find the girl from Black Widow attractive, right?
Yeah.
So if you put Hawkeye as number one, then you could not deny that you look at an attractive girl in a show and say like, oh, this show has gotten better because it's somebody that I like watching. Like, they're beautiful, so that way it's gonna rate higher for me than other shows where there's not people that I'm attracted to.
I mean, I mean, every single time Kareem and I talk about The Flash and I knock the show down, I always go on
Iris?
I go on IMDb and I scroll through the cast. Have you ever
it's
like
just hot
looked
girls.
at
It's
it?
just-
Literally
it's
is.
literally just hot girls.
I swear, half of them are just models.
This is like, I don't know why this is such a big deal. Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with
Nothing
watching
wrong with that,
a
Kareem.
show.
No, it's not that. It's the way how you guys are painting
No,
it.
no,
I say,
you're
honestly,
overthinking.
I say I do that too. I literally just told you that there are shows that I hate Captain Marvel, but I'm gonna watch number 2 because, and then remember,
Because he wants to see Monica Rambeau.
but look, this show, as you said, there's more white women than black women, right? And I'm more into like black girls, right? So and then Monica Rambeau was the first black girl where I'm like, oh, I'm attracted to her. So I can actually feel what you feel. Where I would previously, there's a show that I would not watch before, but because there's an attractive woman that I like looking at, now I'm going to
She's
watch
the only
it.
black woman in any of these movies, other than Black Panther.
I wasn't really attracted to any.
No, but is she the only? I swear she is.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Man, that's sad.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's always a black man, but there's never been a black woman. And the only black woman the only movie that has a lot of black women is Black Panther, from what I can think of.
Lapita.
Yeah, well, no, that's a good
yeah.
chunk of that cast, right?
Yeah.
So,
I guess if you want to go there too, Gamora.
oh, true, yeah, Zoe Saldana.
Yeah,
but she's
Gamora
covered in green.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
she's
like,
never,
when
like,
you saw her,
Zoe-
you're just like, yeah, I know she's attractive underneath all of that, but you're still seeing an alien.
Yes.
And it's kind of weird to be like, oh, an alien's kind of hot.
Hey, what?
I
That's
mean,
what
that's
think.
just my preference.
That's my preference.
But anyways, yo,
But okay, and
Final
final thing. This is my because I want to do like the whole rating system for fun. This is really, okay. Cream's still very tense.
No!
Any last words?
I had like shaking, dog.
Yeah.
I think.
Why are you shaking?
no,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
good content. This is good.
Yeah, it's good. It's so much fun.
No,
Exactly.
for you, because you
Every
guys have to watch
episode-
Vex.
Every episode we need to be hyped. That's
No,
just-
it's probably
This is good. Cream. A good podcast has good conversation.
yes, that's how it should be.
I hate y'all still.
No, it's fun. It's hilarious. It's good.
The
it's
best
good con-
podcasts are the ones where Matt get angry, people start to cry. It's like those are the ones where you're like, oh, okay, this is serious.
Because these are real people.
Yes.
We're not robots. All right, final thing I want to ask. Favorite movie in each phase, okay? So I'm just going to go across here so you can see them. Don't include these weird one-shot things. What's your favorite movie in phase 1?
Avengers.
Avengers. I'm going to go with Avengers as well. Okay, phase 2. Favorite movie in phase 2. I'm going to go across one more time. I'm going to go back.
Guardians. For me, Guardians.
Kareem. You want me to go back again? Or
Hot take.
Yeah, no. You guys say Age of Ultron? I'm just
I'm
kidding.
gonna say Age of Ultron.
Yeah, you like Age of Ultron? Okay.
do.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah.
What? Hold on. Anyways,
That's,
we're
no.
not even gonna
This
bring
was
that
this
up.
was more.
There was too much hype in
Yeah,
this.
this was not for an argument. This is just more so about personal opinion. Okay, and then finally, oh, sorry, I'm gonna go with Guardians. Guardians is my favorite movie in this one. All right, and phase 3, I'm gonna start from the corner. And
This one has too much.
yeah, I know this one's pretty high. Phase 3 is big.
Yeah,
big,
phase 3 has
big,
way
big
too much to
movies.
choose
Big
from.
movies. Of
Well,
course,
can't
obviously, don't include this one and
Yeah.
this one.
For me, it's Doctor Strange.
Okay, Kareem.
You go next. Still.
Yeah. It's gonna be Thor Ragnarok.
And Cream? What, Civil War?
No, it's 3 of them.
See, now where does Cream rank Civil War?
I'm sorry, picking Civil War still.
Okay.
Civil War, sorry.
Because also I would have to say again, it's the first time you see Spidey. It's a big moment.
And
That's a big moment in the franchise. To be honest, that's the things I give to that movie. I might not like it as much, but seeing T'Challa for the first time and seeing Spider-Man like just be a kid in Brooklyn. It's pretty awesome. Oh, Queens, my bad. Whoa, do I even know Spider-Man? I said Brooklyn? That's where Cap's from. Anyway, okay. I think that's pretty much this episode. It's a long episode, but you know what? I don't mind that it's a long episode because it's kind of like it's the final for it's pretty much the ending of this Marvel
Endgame
series.
was 3 hours, right? Or
Yes,
so.
yeah. So once again, just to remind you, we've got some really cool stuff coming up for our last two movies for this. We have for Infinity War and Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably gonna end up taking a break after that from the Marvel movies and the Marvel franchise and stuff, because we will eventually talk about the other movies that have come out later, and we'll definitely talk about the shows because we would want to still talk about that. Well, of course, we'll do like a whole show per episode. We'll do like a WandaVision episode.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a podcast episode for the whole thing, and then so forth.
Yeah, but we got to take a break from the MCU.
Yeah, we're kind of. I think we're all kind of getting the burnout from the Marvel franchise thing because we enjoy talking about other stuff, and we didn't. And when we all started this podcast, we didn't want this to just be Marvel movies. We wanted to branch out, do different things, and of course, we have other episodes that's just us talking about what other stuff. You know,
because it's such a big part of pop culture right now. So we just felt like, oh, this is get caught up. So when they start releasing the other ones, we don't need to like start all over.
Yeah,
like,
we'll be doing this stuff in real time. You know,
yeah.
So we'll like drop an episode based on the thing we just recently watched prior, whatever. Any final things you guys want to say?
Oh, we should plug our stuff.
Yes.
So I'll start. You guys want to follow me? I also have a Twitch channel where I stream on Saturdays. Obviously, it's every other Saturday, 'cause Saturdays we also record. So you can follow me at Overkill 99, and I think the E is actually a 3. So if you can remember that, or maybe put the link in the description.
Mm-hmm.
And
and
also on Instagram, you know, we post some stuff there. We're gonna start posting like previews of the next episode and stuff like that.
Yep.
On MKC, and yeah, that's my stuff to plug.
What is your usual stream time? You usually run from like 6.
I try to start at exactly 6 o'clock, and then, you know, right now we're playing Cuphead. 2 more bosses, and then we're done.
Or maybe by the time they hear this, you've already beaten them.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's true.
And let's put it this way, and sometimes we do a triple stream. Not a triple stream, but we're on stream with Chris.
We hang out.
We play some Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, we might play Left 4 Dead. We play multiple different games. Who knows what we're gonna do? You know, we hang out with Chris because he's doing a stream. We just hang out. Yeah. Saturday nights. What else? Cream, anything you want to plug?
Nah, there's nothing really to plug.
He's like, I don't want no one to find me.
Plug the MKC Instagram, baby.
It's already in the chat though.
All right,
in the subscription.
But they don't know.
though.
Sometimes it's like
people don't
they
know.
listen and then they're like,
Some
oh,
people
go
don't
downstairs, and it's like, show more. It is.
Yeah,
here.
they're gonna find all that sweet Instagram stuff. You know, that footage, that behind the scenes content, pictures of my coffee mug, things like that. You know,
your random coffee mug.
Yeah, and again, subscribe. I really don't have any other things to plug here. Follow the MKC YouTube page. We're also on Spotify. We have our Instagram. We don't really have a Twitter anymore because
anymore. We never had one.
We did.
I think it kind of was around, but it wasn't. Yeah. I don't know. I think it might resurface, but the Instagram is just easy. Instagram I find is less maintenance than Twitter. Twitter is way more maintenance. Instagram is literally just drop a photo. It could be like anything. It could be a picture of the damn sky. But then it's like, yo, that cloud look like MKC. So anyway. Anything else to follow us on or anything?
No, just make sure you just subscribe, comment down below. Cream will be answering all your comments.
Yeah, Mr. Media Man.
Clearly.
And that's a wrap. Peace.
Wait, Cream. Do the Marvel music.
If he remembers it.
Oh,
Marvin with the vocals. Was that the arrow?
Yeah, he's doing all the actions. Anyway,
Alright,
peace,
All right,
y'all.
peace.